We are live.
No.
So if anyone has any, like, you know, confessions to make, now is the time to do it.
Risbet's actually a girl.
I told you, Laura, it's a different goblin.
Now I'm starting to believe it.
You know, welcome back to Warforged Stream of Electric Sheep. I literally have to think about not saying Android every week. I was like, don't say Android, don't say Android. Yeah, I'm Darren, the DM, and y'all can do the thing.
I'm Amy. I play Isadora. As I mentioned earlier, the wind is fierce outside, so if I suddenly disappear, that's why.
I'm Ian. I play Risbet Salt Fuel. The wind's quite bad here, but I should not disappear.
I'm Laura. I play Coda. I don't hear any wind, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know what's going on most of the time.
You never know what's going on.
Exactly.
And I'm Andrew, I play Tenchu, and I'm coming down with a cold, so I apologise if I sound weird.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you sound a bit sniffly?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so when we last left our heroes, we had just had a lengthy chat with K9, the Seeker. Esme had made a impromptu flag out of a jacket and some pole and stuck it up outside the Mechanist Guild, I believe, or their building. And as the party exited, they see, you know, an incredibly strong beam of light in the rich district, and through the silhouette of the beam with the clouds, they see some very large tentacles in the sky. And yeah, guys, so what's the 411? What do people want to do?
Did you mention sky tentacles last week, or did I just black that out? Like,
No, I didn't mention it in game, and then I sent you that flavor text piece, and I just wanted to say it on stream. So
Yeah.
it was like,
okay, I have no memory of tentacles. That's cool.
yeah, no, I didn't say it in game.
I
I
wasn't
was just
sure
like,
if I was
yeah,
repressing it or not.
no, it's a thing that's.
Well, that shit went down last week.
I'm going to ignore this.
Oh, look, isn't the sky quite pretty today?
Here's Coda with the weather. How's the weather, Coda? Pretty good.
It's alright.
Just incoherent screaming.
There are no tentacles.
Why is it always tentacles? Right, so, what's the plan of attack?
Are we heading towards the Rich District to help out the Hand?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do.
Let's
I
go.
suppose.
Do we need to plot a route through the streets again, Darren?
Yeah, we do.
Okie doke. I suppose I'll do that from the air.
Thank
It's perception and then survival, right?
Correctamundo, friend.
Okay,
Never
so
considered
perception was
plans
not
ever
good.
again.
It was not good at all. Survival was slightly better.
Go. Go, boy.
I'm so glad we're starting off strong.
Well, Tenchu, there's a lot of howling and winding from the last chunk of like cloud and beam of lights, so we're gonna chalk that up to that's what kind of put Tenchu off. But yeah,
Yes, it was
you
definitely not his own inadequacies.
exactly, buddy. Also, can I have a dex save real quick?
Are you
Oh,
getting
God.
tentacled?
Oh yay!
I think Darren just wants to subject me to as many dex saves as possible before I level up.
Yeah, hoping to catch you.
Oh, because you get evasion next level, don't you?
Yeah.
Cool. 1 second. Please hold.
Oh, actually, in work today, I got put on hold on a call with someone that really sounded like it was from some early 90s post-apocalyptic video game. It was really cool.
That's pretty good, but what I just rolled was better.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, no.
I worry when stuff like that happens.
You have to, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But thankfully, you saved, so you only take half damage.
Oh, God.
When you're up
for
in the
the
sky
stream.
having a cheeky gander, from the gigantic like a luminous green storm that is the sky at this point. A very large
Oh,
arc of
God.
lightning shoots out and strikes Tenshu, but only dealing 12 damage. As he saved
Alright.
fantastically. But yeah, I was like, oh, I'll roll this, you know, he'll get a little poke, it'll be like 7 damage because he saves. Oh boy!
Did we have a rest since the last fight?
I genuinely can't remember.
Oh, let me check.
It was the last fight against the hordes and stuff.
Last fight was...
The last fight was
the tieflings.
Yeah, because it was the tieflings. No, yeah. Well, now I could be wrong, so feel free to. Yeah, because in my head, what I'm remembering is tiefling fight, defeated them, destroyed the thingy, exploded. Some people were knocked out. Risbet wasn't. People got back up, and Coda proposed, you know, going to the Mechie Guild, and that's all we did. We haven't had a rest.
Yeah.
You should...
I had a short rest.
Oh yeah, we didn't. No, we went straight to the...
But-
Is
Oh yeah,
Tenshu unconscious?
Risbet got a short rest, but no one else did. No, Tenshu is on exactly 1 HP.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Really?
Get down here.
I have 13
He would have
HP in my
died!
notes.
He would have fallen out of the sky and died! Holy
Yeah.
fuck!
So Tenshu is going to land and then use wholeness of body to heal 3 times my monk level, which is 18. So now I'm on a 19 HP, but I think we should probably have a rest before we charge headlong into the rich district. I don't know if everyone else is in as bad a position as I am, but
It's
Like-
not a bad idea, to be
Hold
honest.
Where's my character sheet? Oh no, I'm on full health.
Accurate. I'm on like 28 health, which is essentially full health for me.
Fair.
Yeah, I have 4 hit die left, and I have 64 health.
Whoa, nice. But yeah, short rest it is then, folks. Yeah.
We
Yes.
think we like scout out for like a building that doesn't look too zombified. Are there any zombies around? Have we seen anything since the shrine?
No, on the way to the guild, it was particularly quiet. And after the guild, I'm assuming Tenshu was like, "I'll scout out friends," and just flew up. So you haven't kind of really left anywhere yet, like noteworthy at least.
Yeah, okay, but we haven't seen any zombies or.
No.
Okay.
okay. So are we gonna stop and have a short rest now, or do you want to do it before we get to the rich district sometime?
We should find an empty building around this area and rest.
Yeah. Are there any
Solid.
empty buildings nearby?
A quick survival check will tell you.
I'm
I
gonna
have a
try
+5.
one.
Can anyone beat that?
No, I have a +3.
No.
I have 4.
Ah, mother.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
try?
try. Here, I'll try in the sisters bit, and then you can roll better than you.
Okay.
Never mind, I'm not helping anyone.
18 there.
Nice.
Oh, good old Gary Oldman, but
No, adds Risbit.
oh, like yeah, your picture on the left is Risbit, but your one in the chat from you,
Yeah,
Gary Oldman.
same.
But yeah, you effectively find an abandoned building a little bit down the road, like, you know, a travel smidge, and you're like, guys, this place looks barricadable. So yeah, you guys enter, or well, you have found an abandoned house that looks relatively, like, you know, safe.
Cool. So I'm gonna spend 4 hit die, I think.
I will cast Song of Rest as well.
Is that an extra
Let me-
D6?
Let me check, because I always forget. Yes.
Cool.
So an extra D6.
I'm gonna spend 2.
What was I that?
Okay. I'm back up to full.
I am well above full. I did not need to roll 2 dice.
Down.
Hello.
Well, everyone's like resting up and stuff. Risbit will just keep watch.
Yeah, no worries. Hello, Neil.
What did you do?
We're resting.
We're resting.
Tenshu wanted to fly high in the sky and scout about. He was struck by lightning and decided to land. And now people have found an abandoned house and are taking a short rest because you guys didn't rest after the tiefling kerfuffle.
Why does it look like Coda was shooting people?
Oh,
That's
that was just my
holding
hit
hit
dice. That's just my hit dice.
I see.
If you want to roll hit die to get some HP back, it's a short rest at the moment.
Cool. Can you give me like 2 minutes and I'll
Yep.
roll them when I settle down? But if there's anything else that's happening, I'll just roll them down with you. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Cute.
Right, guys. Short. Does anyone want to do anything specifically during the short rest, or is it just catch your breath, get your HP back, and
Can
rock and
I
roll?
roll for bullets?
You may.
Do I get advantage on those as well with the gloves, right?
Yeah, tinkering tool checks.
Oh, speaking of, Coda, I have tinkering tools if you want a spare set.
Why do you have tinkering tools?
Don't you ask what my business is?
Okay.
Throws
I
wrench.
mean, I didn't really ask about the spine thing either, so I'm just gonna let you have your secrets.
Oh yeah, spines.
Now that I've said it, I have to ask, why spines?
I'm going to direct you back to the question that the answer I gave you moments ago.
No, Neil, we've been over this. Giant spines, remember?
Fucking start with giants. I haven't seen any giants, so it seems like a pipe dream.
Kanye walks past the window.
Oh no, not like this.
Okay, Laura, yeah, with that roll, you make a bullet. It's kind of rustic.
Bullet.
It's kind of
That's
crappy.
definitely gonna explode. Like, I'm very scared of this bullet.
You shoot that bullet, it summons a god. Oh my god, no, you shoot the bullet and you get to roll on the 1000 Wabbajack table.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
To be fair, Aiden rolled on that and he got a fiery unicorn, so like, don't listen to these naysayers.
I always encourage it, so
And also, I became Vecna, so listen
I don't
to
want
me.
to become Vecna. Haven't they got a bunch of eyes?
Vecna's a pretty cool dude. Like,
Vecna specifically only has one eye. That's like his whole
Okay,
thing.
but like isn't his like symbol an eye and stuff?
yeah, but like you're immune to acid and like
lawful good.
Immune to time.
Are you telling her that Vecna's lawful good?
Yes.
I know Vecna's not. Isn't he like the god of like evil or some shit? Like something
He's
horrible?
the god of
necromancy.
lawful good.
Necromancy,
No,
okay.
He shifted Orcus once, and everyone got really
That's
offended.
nice.
Speaking of,
He got really
Let's go
drunk
shift
at the
Orcus.
necromancer party and shifted Orcus.
all I'm saying is, we definitely relived a moment earlier today where I remember kissing someone who had a mouthful of Skittles. And moments thereafter they said, taste the rainbow.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Amy, you know who this person is.
Do I?
Yeah, she was in college with us.
I
A 1S Madden.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Does it?
It's not a surprise. That makes sense.
What you saying about my girl? Anyway, more importantly, yeah, Darren, any spines going?
Well, it's an abandoned house.
Any spines on tick?
Darren, I would like to keep a close eye on my spine so that it's not robbed.
Really?
Literally impossible to do.
Coda, you can't look at what's not there anymore.
I'm just flopping on the ground.
Oh my god, DM sick burn.
Nice.
Okay, so you have your gammy bullet.
I'll put
what
that in
else?
the maybe
Does that-
pile.
On the bright side, you could give someone like tetanitis or something when you shoot.
I'll
Roll
give-
for poison.
They'll die in about a year. It'll be great.
It's just a wooden bullet, isn't it? That's what it is, Coda.
They'll die of an infection long, long from now.
Okay, guys, anything specific people want to do, or shall we trek on?
Think obsessively about Seekers for a while.
Oh yeah, have emotions about, like, a revolution that has not yet begun.
Fair.
Can I
feel
roll
like-
a d6 of emotions? I'd like to roll a d6.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I feel like I should quote Lemez, but I don't read book good, so no.
Also, it's not a good book.
I want to get a load of them and build a house out of it because it's literally the size of a brick. So guys, you enter the streets. Also, fucking Neil, roll your goddamn HP.
Hold on.
Friends, survival, or someone to at least navigate the
I'm gonna
streets.
try to assist. Oh, maybe it should be Ian and Andrew because they got highest.
15. Just in general.
Just a general 15. Just like there's a 15. Here's a 15.
15 for you. 15 for you.
One for everybody in the audience. Risbit, you successfully navigate through the streets quite well. It takes you quite some time because you don't have the aerial, eye in the sky, like that sort of like navigating. But you're passing quite well. The closer you get to previously on Game of Thrones, the beam of light activated and it was like, oh, that's where it is, and it switched off. This one is constant, so it's pretty you have a general direction of where you're going. It's just getting there effectively is essentially what you're on. But the closer you get, you're getting closer and closer. It's all looking good, and you do notice some shambly corpses down the end of the lane.
Deadly.
Oh, nice roll, man.
I had to roll again because I definitely didn't get enough HP.
I'll add a +6 to it because I was playing some rest.
Okay,
So roll a d6. Roll it.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I'll roll 2 because well, no, actually just 1. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Steady. So I'm fairly certain I'm back to full.
What were you saying, Ian, regarding the shamblies?
Oh, I'm gonna regale that to everybody else.
Regale it.
Can we avoid them?
They are in your immediate, they're like a little bit further down from you, but they're they're not facing you. They're kind of like shambling towards the same direction as you, but they haven't noticed you yet. There are 2 of them.
We just happen to be traveling in the same direction, and it's really awkward.
Yeah.
What if they're people disguised as zombies?
Then that's a really fucking stupid thing for them to do.
Do they look like they're drawn to the light? Are they walking purposely towards it, or they just happen to be shambling in that direction? Would it be insight to kind of tell, if they have purpose in their direction?
I think so. Insight, maybe. If someone else has a better skill to think of, throw it out there. But
I have passive 17 insight, Darren.
I have passive 16.
Yeah, well,
guys, they're walking in a direction that you are walking, and Christopher walking. So you might assume that they're going towards the light, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's like a one-way alleyway sort of thing.
I'd rather avoid another fight.
I mean, we've proven that Senior Ding Dong over here, and he just points to Risbit.
Okay, because I was like, that could literally be anyone in the party.
We've proven
that. Please be specific.
He's a horrible monster who can destroy things very, very easily. So maybe we just get him to do it.
I'm not doing all your fucking dirty work for you.
What the fuck did you just say to me? Who do you think you are? Do you know who I think I am?
Think of a few things.
Bye.
Worst possible time for inciting.
Yeah.
I will remind you we're very short in time.
Shut up, Coda!
3 seconds, guys.
Perhaps, seeing as we are short on time, we should just charge in and deal with these zombies as quickly as we can.
What do you think,
Preferably
Isadora?
quietly.
I think
back.
if people want to charge in, they have the free will to do that.
That was the most dodge answer ever.
The most
Okay.
I think
non-committal.
you should stop asking me things.
Right, I'm gonna fire an arrow. I'm going to suggest Risbit start running, and then Tenchu fly in and beat up one as well.
Cute, good
You ready?
plan, all for it. Let's go.
There we go.
Izzy's just a wiggly hand. It's just like.
I
I
suppose
assume you
I
guys can
mean,
handle this. I shouldn't shoot, it'll draw attention.
Do I
Take
have
out
an
your
advantage
sword.
because they don't know we're here?
Yeah, you would get a significant. Yeah, you would, but Risbit wouldn't because he's a clanking and a running.
What about me? Because I'll get there before Risbit. And they'll be distracted by the noise of Risbit somewhere else.
Ooh, I like the idea of they're looking at Risbit and you just swoop in from above and grab them. That'd be really cool.
Batman. Yeah, go for it.
Motherfucker.
Sneak de mouche, please.
Oh yeah. So that's 1 minute. It's 4d6. 4. Oh no, it's +5. Da 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 da.
Nice.
Man, these rolls you're doing tonight, that thing's dead.
Eat
Just like,
love, motherfucker! She said, firing her arrow. Made of wood.
Oh wait, I have
Okay.
a crossbow. I can shoot things.
I
Sorry.
can tinker things, she says, taking out her tinkering tools.
So, technically, yeah, if Tenchu's gonna arrive before Rizzy, shooty or hitty.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah.
21
Hits.
and 21.
Yeah, both die.
No, that's to hit.
Well, that, yeah, 2 attacks to hit.
Oh, okay.
15 damage, and I'll bonus action attack again. Does 18 hit?
Yep.
A further 10 damage.
Yeah,
so
the
25 in total.
third clobber kills it.
So does that mean I killed one too?
Yeah,
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep running.
Go team, I knew we could do it.
That was relatively painless.
Darn. Are these actually zombies?
We only check
It's
after.
Zona and fucking Carla. We just killed them.
Yeah. They're shambling because they're so wounded.
I just start shouting. It's like, no, it's okay, Izzy. I just knew he was a monster. I couldn't let him take you away.
Yeah, no, they're both zombinos.
Oh, thank God. Although, not great.
Not ideal.
These aren't spines. Anyway, let's keep going. To the green pillar.
Can we see where the pillar's coming from?
The ground. Duh.
Bird.
Fair. I mean, like, I assume it's the rich district, but like,
Yeah, it is, boy.
yeah, okay.
On the edge of the rich district, like roughly here. You know what I mean? So, can I have a survival roll, please?
I'll let someone else do this one.
Does anyone have decent survival?
Mine's a plus
Tenchu
5.
is the best. You should do it.
I can try assist if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
No.
My roll wasn't even as good.
Yeah, you successfully managed to, like, you know, again, taking quite a lot of time, and as you get closer, you notice that a lot more streets are filled with zombies and such. Well, you assume to be zombies or shambling corpses. But you manage to, like, duck in and out and basically navigate, avoiding the majority of them. And, like, most of them, like, all that you do kind of have to pass. There's no need to engage. You know, they're not blatantly blocking your path like the two you just passed with. But yeah, as you get closer to the beam of light, you know, your head starts to hurt. It's quite intense. It's like, you know, kind of this weird heat on your face, and you can hear yelling and arcs of lightning firing over the buildings, and there's screaming.
Turn off the lights! Turn them off! They're too bright!
And after some time, you enter, like, kind of an open area, and what you see before you, folks, is... Actually, hold on, hands up. Has anyone here seen Akira?
Nope.
No.
Hand up. My hand is up. I'm surprised more people have not seen.
Yeah, what the hell?
Just need to make time for it, that's all.
That's fair, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it's
We should
fine.
do a movie night. I have the Blu-ray of it here, and
Oh, I'll
it's...
do that, yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's watch some
It's
weird
so
shit.
good.
Bring it to our
It's-
IRL game and watch it in the
it's-
morning.
There's boobs in it.
Oh my God.
That's all that matters.
And sold.
Am
I
I
was
the
about
only
to say, and seen.
That too.
Has no one else seen it?
No,
Nope.
I haven't.
Oh,
I
wow.
know the aesthetics, if that's what you're about to
Yeah,
describe.
yeah. Okay, well... Oh, well,
boy.
I'm not going to describe anything now because spoilers. But yeah, before you guys is a very, very, very large shape. It's all green and pulse-like, and there's, you know, tentacles flailing and like screams of agony and pain, and it's basically just a gigantic, pretty big, not small, size of tentacles and like really, really, really infected flesh and in the heart/center of it, it looks like there's a humanoid. And you can see the Hand of Yuria like desperately trying to fight it.
Can we see all of the Hand of Yuria that we get?
You can, yes, indeed. Although some
God.
of them look like not the entire, like as in the tree that like ran off to basically be like, we'll investigate this one. Carla looks relatively fine. Veras is clearly holding her greatsword with one arm and looks really like, she's hunched over. She might be wounded. And you can see Zona off to the far left, and he only has one arm.
Ah!
Give it. That's his kissing arm.
Give it back, you
guys. He needs a hand.
I throw my warhorse hand at him.
It hits him in the face and he dies.
I do not throw my warhorse hand.
He turns into a Megazord.
Oh! Don't say that. Stop saying that so flippantly.
I'll do it again. I'll do it once and I'll do it again.
Quick, Tenchu, fly to the hospital. Make it turn into the Megazord. Esme, play the
comfortable with that plan.
Esme, not Esme. Izzy. Esme, you calm down. Isidore, use the paper loot to summon the Dragon Zord from the sea. It's the only way. Oh God, you're Tommy. That's the worst. Your acting career never expands beyond the Power Rangers franchise. Okay, I just scream, "What are those?" and then say, "Let's go fight it," because I'm scared.
Yep.
So we're all charging into the initiative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool, initiative, please.
Left, but I suppose he's going initiative.
Resbeth, come back! There could be only one. Oh, Shmesme only has.
Oh my God!
Why is she this big?
Oh,
Riz.
God. I don't like this.
Way to go,
So
Shmesme.
tentacle.
Yes.
Yeah, for the sake of like, this thing is so large, you're basically fighting a massive chunk of it while the hand fight another massive chunk of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize what it was now, but it seems it's a manifestation of Kyuss.
I was like, is he making fun of my spelling? I was like, wait, no, I spelled it right. Fuck you, Neil.
I like how Esme starts again. Sorry. She's just still upset.
Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Why are you crying?
Single tear rolls down cheek.
Is now the right time to ask Carla to explain to us what a seeker really is? Because I feel like we
Hold on, where's that part? No,
Carla, we have a question.
I have a medical question. Why does he have no arm?
That doesn't seem healthy.
Does he need a hand?
Whack, 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 whack.
Oh, fucking
I love you.
I love you too. Maybe.
How dare you. That sounded so cool. So, what's happening? Who's dead?
Not me yet.
I'm just doing initiative, writing it down.
Oh my God! Maybe we should get married now, Elizabeth. That'll up the stakes.
Carla, you're a cleric. You're ordained, right?
Hey, look, I'm a paladin. I can do that shit too.
Oh, you're married to God. I'll marry Coda instead. Coda, let's get married. Coda, let's get married!
Coda leaves.
A very large tentacle blocks Coda's way.
Is there a pit beneath?
Coda starts summoning demons.
To start us off is Esme.
Okay, I'm gonna start in the fashion of my people by
running away.
by using my insightful fighting to hopefully just give myself like sneak attack on this beast for the rest of the fight. So deception check against my insight.
Oh jeez.
I feel like it's a giant tentacle monster. It shouldn't actually have a lot of deception, but I'm prepared.
You would be correct.
Okay, that's nice. What is my investigation? My insight is 7, so plus 7, so yeah. Cool. I notch up the last fire arrow and I fire it.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
What happened? Nothing's loaded for me.
I got a 1. I got a nat 1.
That's just. Oh.
It flies through the air, detonating and causing Zona to lose his balance, and he falls down behind a large tent.
Oh, I killed your boyfriend.
Oh, he's not my boyfriend.
Well, he's fucking dead man now. So
I will TPK this party if this is what this dissolves into. Oh wow, I was about to say this thing's...
So I killed your boyfriend, is he?
Esme, is that all?
Well, I have 1 attack per turn, so yeah. Fucking Rose. I'm turning her back upside down. She doesn't deserve to be right way up.
I actually can't see icons with you on the screen.
Yeah?
Oh.
They're at the left.
Look, your spell token's here too.
No, I can see nothing. I'm gonna reload.
And
Okay, so it is
that's how
the
you do it.
manifestation of Kyuss's goo.
Can I ask
Oh, good.
them? So angry. That would have been so cool.
A 26 and a 19, Neil.
Why?
Tentacles lash out and slap Esme in the jaw. You take a total of 22 damage and you are grappled.
Hi, here. What?
And are pulled 10 feet towards the being.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can't remember what happened in Resident Evil 6, but my note is the note is Warforged Resident Evil 6, and I'm sad.
It's like Warforged, like Resident Evil 6, but with a lot less homo.
How dare you? There is so much more homo in this.
Fair. I can't argue with that, to be honest. I really can't. Okay, with that, Amy, how are you doing? It is your go. How's your phone?
I still can't see anything. I mean, where is she on the board? Like sort of at the back of the line?
Can you see this?
Yeah.
No, I can see the circle. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are here.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna stay where she is for the moment. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Basically,
Over
can you see
here.
the black ping?
Yeah.
That's where the giant thing is.
Okay, that's really weird. Anyway, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at the beast. Does 16 hit?
I believe it does. Yep.
Cool.
There are 3 other zombies, right? Aren't there? Like,
Yes,
that's
there
not
are.
an error.
Are
Okay.
there? Fuck.
They are here, here, and here. I'll be your eyes, Amy. Don't worry.
Oh god, die!
Those are where the 3 zombies are, and I'll draw a big X on the monster as well.
Okay, so 13 damage, and then I'm going to use Healing Word on Esme. At 3rd level, so that's... Boo. Here's boo.
I'm just wondering, is that what that means now? I'm blind to all but the male gaze.
Status effect, male gaze.
Ew.
And then Esme gets 13 points back.
Esme hanging upside
Don't
down
die.
says, "Thank you."
And that's me.
A 20 and a 9, Ian.
The 20, I believe, hits. Yep.
Cool. You take 4 bludgeoning damage and 4 necrotic damage.
Cool.
Oh god, jeez. Yeah, I forgot. Dex save, please. Tenchu.
Oh god, not again.
Is that the big tentacle that has Esme?
Yeah.
This is my tentacle. It was made for me.
I got an 11, Darren.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't say
So-
that.
So Tenchu was like, "Hi, I'm Tenchu," and a massive worm like latches into his throat. You take 1 slashing damage. and you can feel it beginning to burrow into your skin.
Ew.
Well, the bird is dead. He's got worms. I love you. Please don't die.
Amy, dex save, please.
I'm really liking this tentacle art.
Same, it's class.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Some of the suckers are too big. I've heard that.
Heyo, you're an all-star.
Yay.
Try not to make jokes.
Silence, Amy.
21.
Your eyes are the
Yeah,
male
you
gaze.
successfully dodge out of the way. Congratulations. And with that, let his tensions go.
Quick.
I'm gonna attack the zombie who just spat worms at me because that's rude.
Fair. It is, man. It is. It's not the best
Birds
thing.
eat worms.
25 and 17.
Yep, both hit.
And the shell,
Okay.
worms eat you.
So it takes 18 damage, and I'm gonna spend a key point to attack twice more. 22 and an 18. I'm assuming they both hit because 17 hit last time. Okay, so that is 7 plus 11 is 18, plus 11 is 29, plus 8 is 37 total. And that's all I do.
Rock and roll. With that, it is Coda's go.
Okay, when Esme's grappled, can she, like, if I handed her something, could she take it?
Don't shoot me down, bro. Don't shoot me down, bro.
Let me just double check the grapple. Where are we? Grapple. Here we go. Okay, so you are grappled. Your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. The condition ends if your grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if you are removed from the reach of your grappler. There's literally
so she can't
nothing
move,
saying.
But I'm assuming like she could just like be handed something.
Yeah, she's not restrained. It's literally a case of
Okay.
something's on you and can pull you and push you. That's
It's like it's wrapped around her waist.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so she's
yeah,
still got
exactly.
her arms. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll hand her
This is for you.
I'm gonna hand her the pouch with the 3 haste stones in it, or the whatever they are. Is that my action, or can I do something else as well?
All I'm gonna say is, you gave me drugs. You are my
You'll
queen.
be able to take 2 actions on your turn. You can get 2 attacks.
I'm gonna say, it was a bonus action to do that.
Okay, cool. Then I will take 2 shots. Oh god, do I want to get the zombies or the? I'm gonna go straight for the manifestation. So, 2 grit points, 2 sharpshooter shots with advantage at the manifestation.
Both hit.
Oh, terrible damage roll. Still 33 damage. And yeah, let's do this early. Let's spend a action surge.
Let's start this.
And I will do 2 more. I'm gonna save 1 more grit point, so 2 sharpshooter without advantage on the manifestation.
Cool.
What a waste of a grit point or a action surge. Oh well.
Oh, I just realized I could have used deflect missiles when he shot the worm at me.
Oh yeah, that's your
So
monk thing.
mad. And it did 1 damage, so Tenchu would have immediately caught it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
The
that's a shame.
manifestation like screeches out in agony. It's like,
Would've been
you hear
fun.
like you see the humanoid in the middle of it like screeching out in pain.
What does a humanoid look like?
Well, give me a perception check. Wait, you can't because that's an action.
Never mind,
Oh,
I was about to do it.
Rizbadu.
Cool. Racist.
I'm just gonna do 2 attacks on this guy in front of me.
Sure.
18 and 21. I'm assuming those hit.
Yes.
Grand. So that is 22 damage in total.
Noise.
I'm saving my points.
Sounds out. Is that all?
Yeah, it's, actually, as a bonus action, at the end of that, I'm going to turn my sword on fire.
Noise.
Should have done
Esme.
that first, but you know.
Okay. Just give me a second to check something very quickly. Well, being the delightful woman that I thank Coda for the drugs. It's like, you're a real pal. You're a real pal. And Coda's hearing everything he's ever wanted to hear from Ezra. It's like we're almost
Yeah,
there.
Coda just like single tear.
I'm not sure if we've rulized this before, but can I Misty Step out of the grapple? Because I'm pretty sure we've done this, like, Misty Step has grappled people before, but I'm not sure. Because it's a teleport action.
The condition ends if you are removed from the reach of your grappler, so there's nothing stopping you from casting that spell.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, yes, you should be fine.
Deadly. I use my Phase Step, which is essentially casting the Misty Step spell. Go over here. That's a bonus action. Would it be an action to partake of the druggy beverage?
I was going to say it's a bonus action, but like if you want to do that on your turn, it'll be a case of that's the last thing you can do on your turn.
I'll take another shot, and then as my bonus action.
Yeah. Wait till. Cool.
I'm gonna try and aim for the humanoid, but I don't know if that makes a big difference. It's more just I'm gonna shoot it with a regular arrow. Zoda, come back.
Oh my god!
What's a beep?
I'm so angry at her. Like, I'm so angry.
Right.
Now I have one less arrow again.
Cool. Alrighty. So, yeah, it's impossible for me to grab all that tentacle art, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
I'll do it. Who are you tentacling? Is it me? Oh no!
It approaches.
Wasn't it hit by a ray of frost? So its movement should be reduced.
Half, yes.
It's only 10 feet by Ray of Frost, isn't it?
I have no idea what it is.
Amy, can you still see the tokens?
Yeah.
I'm assuming 10 doesn't hit Coda, but 22.
22 very much hits.
Cool, you take 10 damage.
Hellish Rebuke. Make
Cool.
a save, please.
Pretty sure this thing has fuck all dex, where is it?
I hope it fails. I hope it has to beat a 12, so it probably will.
Look at how sick that tentacle is, man.
Oh my god! I actually hit with a Hellish Rebuke! Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Good job.
Also, I found out
Neat
I do
and
3d10. That's pretty fun for me.
No, that's solid damage, to be fair. 3d10's a lot. Izzy.
I shout, Tensa, wow! And then I hit it with another
Oh god.
Ray of Frost. Does 21 hit?
21 does hit it.
14 damage, Bardic Inspiration to Tenchu.
Thank you.
That's it.
Nice. Right, Rizzy Meow Flower.
Okay.
No, I'm about to kick your fucking head in.
Oh, yeah. I still needed to do that measure anyway. That's fine.
It's fine. I wanted this to happen.
All part of my plan. 19 and 24, buddy.
Both hit.
You take 8 bludgeoning and 8 necrotic.
Cool.
Number 2, a Tenchu.
Yep.
A 13 and a 24.
24 hits.
4 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic. And number 3 is going to run up and punch Izzy in the jaw.
No.
Hands off my daughter.
Was that 24?
15 and 21, Izzy.
Both hit.
8 bludgeoning, 8 necrotic.
Okay.
And with that, it is Tenchu's go.
I'm gonna attack the one in front of me again. 15, 19.
Actually, I think both of those could hit. 1 second. Yes, both hit.
Oh, excellent. That is a total of 17 damage. And I'll decide what I'm going to do next, depending on whether or not it's still alive. Is it still alive?
It is indeed.
Okay. How badly does it look like? It doesn't look like it barely hit at all.
No, it's looking like it's pretty damn low on HP.
Okay. Flurry of blows for 2 more attacks. 21 and 22.
21, 22 hit.
A further 17 damage.
Yep. Yeah. How does Tenchu bring it down?
Just like continuously punching it. Like, you know that scene in Ip Man where like the guy is falling over and Ip Man continuously punches him the whole way down.
That's crazy.
That's exactly
Cool.
what I do.
Rock and roll. That's awesome. Coda.
Alright, there's a thing up in Izzy's face, right? Does that thing look damaged?
The one in Izzy's is not damaged.
Okay, I'll take 2 shots at that one. Should I go sharpshooter? I'll go 1 sharpshooter, 1 normal. Those were not good rolls, Coda.
They're never good rolls, Coda.
Neither of. What? You're hitting the
number
fucking,
3,
like,
the zombie.
Yeah. Oh, the number 3. Oh, hold on. Let me check. What did you roll?
10 and 11.
10 and 11 hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah. Shitty zombie. So that's 1 with sharpshooter, 1 with that. I'll have to roll them twice. Sorry.
Why is Esme gesturing to the dead zombie?
That is 27 damage.
Fucking nice. Cool beans. Is that all, Coda, old boy?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
And with that, it is Rizbit's go.
Okay. So how's the guy in front of me looking?
The one in front of you, he's looking like he's definitely taken a few hits, but he's definitely not like, bleeding out of every like orifice.
Okay. I need to think about what to do next. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take 2 swings at this guy.
Rock and roll.
15, 21.
Both hit.
I'm gonna add 2 level 1 smites to this.
Nice.
So that's 4d6 plus 8. 10. 40 damage.
And how much is that as radiant, old boy?
22 is radiant.
Yeah,
And the rest is fire.
this thing like just vaporizes before you.
Sweet.
Like literally, anytime someone gets vaporized in Dragon Ball Z, where they're like do that like dead eye stare, like and disappear.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
The squares are all 5 feet, yeah?
Sorry,
Like, doing that is the actual length of it, yeah? 25?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go here, 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 and here.
Rock and roll.
I love all those places that I can totally see.
He's here, Amy. He's here. Oh, what? I can't bip him. He's here, Amy. I'm showing you with my eyes.
And that's me.
Cool beans, man. Esme, your go.
So Darren,
So Neil.
like a filthy addict, she takes that little pill, she cuts it up, makes a fine line, snorts it, and just starts going crazy.
Yeah, once it like is ingested, Esme
So,
lets out kind of
with
like.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, go ahead, buddy.
just for game terms, Esme ingests one of the pills.
Deadly buzz. Yeah, essentially, Esme lets out like a involuntary like gasp, and like she starts to like what's the like. It's like she sped up 50 million times. Like she's like blurry. Like even standing still, she looks like she's like buffering.
kind of vibrating with the air is vibrating?
Yeah, vibrating. That's the one. Yes, good man.
It's like that episode of Futurama where Fry's trying to drink 100 cups of coffee.
Yeah, essentially, like Esme's kind of like blurring in and out of reality. She's vibrating that time. Yeah, essentially, you're Quicksilver and all up in this bitch.
No, like I'm gonna get Quicksilver. This is sad. Oh well. Well, darn. I'm going to try and shoot the beast.
Cool.
Your hand's shaking too hard.
Yeah, no, if I get another one, I'm killing it.
If you get another one, you're definitely going to end up like shooting Carla in the eye or something. Carla gets
I already
Quicksilver.
killed Zona. Okay. No one. Okay, it's a 20.
8. That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Oh, thank God. Well, darn, since I have no arrows left. I have my standard arrows left. Where is my... Feck. Yes. Right. So, Darren, do I feel like I could maybe potentially fire again?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Like
boy.
Esme's witnessing everything in slow motion, essentially.
Yeah, boy. Come on. An ethereal voice screams to the void. It's like, I am Esme, give me your spine! So Darren is dead. I did 41 damage. Is it dead?
It is not. Yeah, this thing is like letting out like loads of roars every time it gets hit. Like, it actually, it doesn't roar like it's angry. It roars like it's in agony, like pain.
Oh, maybe it doesn't belong here. Let's send it home. To hell!
Right, it's gonna make one attack at. 2 attacks technically, but hold on.
Esme is now hooked on crack.
When isn't Esme hooked on crack?
No. This time we need to. We're gonna have a very special. We're gonna have a very special IRL session where we do an intervention. We're just all gonna RP an intervention. 18 hits, Darren. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Cool. So both tentacles are coming at Esme, like they're like witcha baka.
Right in the face.
One's about to connect to her jaw, and something hits it out of the way, and you don't see what. The other one does connect.
So.
You take 10 damage.
That's okay. I can take more if you'd like.
Take more. Penny.
Do we see what's knocked the tentacle out of the way?
There's like a spear-like device by the looks of things.
Is it my... Oh god. Are you telling me I now have a Jason Todd?
Like,
I swear to God, if I had a Jason Todd,
like an unknown person definitely just used your makeshift flag as a spear to deflect an attack from the buildings. As
never happened ever.
I'm so happy that everyone's happy, but everyone that literally isn't Esme, give me a dex save, please.
No hurt.
Oh, and it doesn't even matter. I love it. I don't care.
Sorry, what kind of save was that?
Dex, please, Andrew. What?
That's a 4.
Again?
No.
Oh god, it's a bomb, isn't it? Oh god.
Do we see the flag just like sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, it's like pinned a tentacle to the ground, sort of thing, with like such force.
If the flag
so
explodes, he
into it.
ruined the message.
Okay, so everyone that isn't Izzy didn't save.
Wait.
I didn't need to make a check, did I?
No.
Or did I? Oh no. Okay.
I mean, when I first said it, I was joking, but I sincerely think Darren is just throwing dex saves at me now. This is like the 4th
He's
dex save
dangling
that
in
we've
front
done.
of
We
you.
haven't
Buddy
even
boy.
been playing an hour yet.
It's not my fault. All of the cool spells require dex saves, okay? Don't be hate. But yeah, the creature like seems to like arch up a bit, and like where you see the humanoid, you're like, that's its head, and then you realize, oh, this is its head, and it's like a big gaping mouth of worms opens and just like basically vomits up like a sea of bile, and Everyone who isn't Izzy takes a total of 19 necrotic damage, and Izzy, you take 8.
I lift up my skirts. It doesn't get
Yeah.
a line.
It's like that bit when Millhouse is like, my cuffs are bone dry. And with that, it is Isadora's go.
Did ice? No, that would be an action, and we kind of need to do damage now.
Play the paper loose.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm using to cast it. So I'm going to go for another Ray of Frost. If anyone hits?
Yeah, it does, buddy.
So 13 damage, and I'm going to. Oh, what can I do? I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Esme.
Nice.
Esme is already. Esme's feeling some feelings right now, guys.
Well, you can always feel more.
Yeah, there's more feelings. I'm kind of
that's
willing
me.
to die now.
No!
I can't find the image I need for this.
Amy,
Yeah?
is that all you wish to do?
Yes, it is. Well,
Awesome. Oh,
can I look around to see the person who threw the flag, or would that be an action?
it wouldn't be it like to simply just kind of look around from a general trajectory. It'd be like, glancing like, oh, where'd that come from? That would be a free action, but to specifically be like trace its point of origin, that kind of way to like physically like figure out where it came from, that would require a perception roll, which is a full action because combat and ability rolls are silly.
Yes. So if I glance, do I see anything more out of the usual than what's right in front of us?
Nothing seems to, catch your vision.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Half of them are gone. What am I doing? I was like, oh, it's number. Oh, he's dead. Oh, she's dead.
Is 3 the only one still alive?
Oh, yeah, it is, buddy. It's gonna punch Izzy in the face.
I should have hit that. Oh well.
It's okay.
Oh boy.
No!
It's not okay. But
Are you on much health, Amy?
no.
Oh god.
Darren hit me.
I will. 2 seconds, buddy. Do both hit?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. 1 sec.
I cannot!
You take 16 bludgeoning and 16 necrotic.
I'm dead.
No!
Sozzles, Amy. Tenshu.
Right. I am going to fly into the manifestation of Kyuss. I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Sure thing.
A 20 and a 13.
13 misses.
Okay. I'm spending a key point on the 20 to make it a stunning strike, so he needs to make a con save. And he
Rock and
takes 11 damage no matter what.
11 damage no matter what. Cool. And a con save, right? 1 second.
First you gotta rock.
50.
Oh, it saves. Okay. So then I'm going to spend another key point to Flurry of Blows for 2 more attacks. 20 and a 19.
Roll hit.
Okay. Spending 1 more key point to try Stunning Strike again, so a con save again.
Can you spam Stunning Strike?
Yeah. Sorry, ignore that last roll. That's an attack, not a damage. Stunning Strike is just whenever you hit with an attack as a free action, you can spend a key point to try it.
Fair enough.
It takes
20.
Okay, it saves again. It takes 19 damage though, and I wanted to try a dex save to avoid being knocked prone. And the second effect from Flurry of Blows I'm gonna do is stop it from taking reactions until my next turn.
Cool. It's immune to being prone.
Oh, fair enough. Well, it can't take reactions, so I'm gonna use that as my opportunity to fly away.
Fuck
Cool
you.
beans. With that as Coda.
Ian, I'm on 11 health. I am not sticking near that thing.
I'm on 21.
I am trying to remember. Last time we fought, who went down last?
Me.
Did I use my potion on you?
Yes, you used a potion
I
on
did.
Wisdom.
Do
But
I
I
have
think
another- we got
you
one, we
guys
got
do
a
have many.
greater potion from that dude, Pyrus. Okay. Fuck. There's still a zombie in front of her. Is it possible to like give her the potion and make an action, or is that it?
No, to feed, like to basically pour it down her neck. It's an action.
Okay. Well, is it possible to basically like give her the potion, but stand between her and the zombie? Like, kind of. Like, if I have to crouch over her to give her the potion, I want to like have my back covering her, so that like if he tries to attack, he'll hit me, not her.
Yeah, I'll allow it in the sense that like for if it's this thing's round again or go again, it'll have a disadvantage on its first attack because you're in the way. But after
No,
that,
not
then
even
it
that I
goes
wanted a disadvantage, just that I wanted to hit me, not her.
I get you,
I
yeah.
don't want disadvantage. I just want to like make myself the target and not Izzy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give her. Was it a greater holding potion we had?
It was yeah, if I remember correctly, it's greater. My Firefox nuked itself, so I don't have any of my bookmarks anymore because someone up in the sky hates me. So I can't remember what the exact numbers are. I think it's 40. No, I think it's 64 or something like that for a greater, but I could be wrong.
Greater
is
hitting
it in
4d4 plus 4.
Neat.
Oh, great. Sorry.
No, thank you.
Izzy, your eyes snap open and you are at the moment prone.
Okay. Thank you.
Rizzy.
Okay. I'm gonna utter my vow.
I thought you said vow. I'm like, what vow?
Vow of enmity. And I'm gonna try and attack this thing twice.
Neato gang.
Look at that crit that you avoided. Look at it.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Noise. Both hit.
Okay.
First we got up. Rock, then we got up.
I can't remember how many spell slots I used last time. I think I'm out of spell slots.
You used 2 first levels last time.
But in the last game as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry,
I
ignore
can't
those
help
2
you.
rolls. I've meant to rate my damage dice. 26 damage altogether. And it's all fire.
Nice. How does Rizbit do the thing?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know that, like, Isadora's back conscious. And he's just like, this is for Isadora, and just stabs it through the humanoid's face.
Aww. Thank you. I love when people stab things for me.
Yeah, it
so
like lets
sweet.
out. It looks like it lets out like complete and utter like agony-inducing cries, and starts like bubbling. Bits of the tentacles start to like melt, and steam's coming off them as they like fall into the ground, and just it's all truly yucky.
Wow.
The body disconnect itself from the rest of it. Oh, it's a zombie.
It seems to like melt away, and like what's left before you is like possibly the most zombified and frail creature you've ever seen, and it's like
And you know what?
yelling
I
at you.
can't actually see that. This is ridiculous.
Weird, man. I don't know why it's doing it. I'll look into it. Maybe it's from mine. Maybe I enabled settings wrong or something. And with that, it is back to Esme.
Oh yeah, Darren, check the settings on each of the tokens to make sure that we can all view them.
Hold on 1 sec.
Oh, we're still in combat.
Yeah, there's one standing right by you.
Yeah, no, everyone can see everything. It's just
Sorry.
like Coda's token can only be controlled by Laura and so on and so forth. It's really weird.
Oh no, Andrew.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what I'm imagining, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
Well, Darren, I can assume that is not a suitable spine.
Yeah, it's looking pretty goddamn fucking like.
I'm upset. However, I tried to shoot the thing attacking my dear darling Isidore. Do I still have the drug affecting me?
Yep.
Deadly.
Yeah!
8d6, motherfucker!
Do you want to roll your second attack and then roll all the die together?
Oh, what if I don't hit? What if I double crit?
That's why you gotta roll.
Oh, do I hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 12d6. Plus 8. Hiya! Look at all those ones. Still 44 damage.
Yeah, this thing begins to keel over and like weep as it like just basically melts away into like, you know, it bursts into worms and they again like start squealing and like just kind of bubble and melt away.
Well, Darren, while all that's important and I do love Isadora dearly, I would like to find the person who threw the flag and I would like to actively look around for them.
Perception. We're out of combat, by the way, guys.
Come back. I love you.
The door sits up slowly, like, yay, we did it!
Rizbit,
Wait, what's?
I am bleeding quite badly and there's a worm in me.
Oh, for
Heal him.
fuck's sake.
You are lucky you did not die, friend. You are very lucky you did not die with that worm in you.
Yeah.
I give him 5 points of my lay on hands to cure that.
Good man, because if it's been more than one round, that thing is deep, deep within tension.
Yeah, and it's been a few rounds.
Yeah,
I think,
you're
since
cured.
we
Yeah,
had that.
yeah, it is indeed. So your cure disease, like, you know, kind of burns tension in the sense that it doesn't cause damage, but like it's a burning sensation, and you know that it is now gone. Oh, good job, man. Jeez.
I'm gonna give him 5 HP, and then go over and give Izzy 5 HP.
Thank you!
You-
Also, good
Esme.
job, you looked really cool killing that thing!
Thank you. I thought you were
love
dead.
Esme, as you glance around the trace like it's, you know, point of origin, you know, it's still quite stormy. You can't see much. There's no definitive figures or anything like that up high, but there's a crack of lightning, and like as light, you know, courses through the sky, you see like the tiniest reflection off a distant building of like a really dull golden color from the direction that like it most likely came from. But yeah,
So good. So good. Remember we used to joke that Esme was gonna have to fuck a seeker. Esme was gonna fuck that seeker. Oh, that's so good.
Now I need to go and find Zona though, because I'm gonna get guilty about that if I don't. However, game on, I'm gonna fuck you.
Esme gonna give it to you.
Yes, how are the hand looking?
Yeah, the rest of the tentacles seem to like again mush away, and like Vera's is clearly like, you know, hacking off like the last bit of something, and Carla is like electrifying something, and like after a while Zona kind of like lunges out of it. Like it looks like there's a lot of tentacles or just mucus or pus or something on him, and like as he like leaps, stands up, like you see bits of it falling off him, and he's just like beating it away. But it all eventually starts to like, you know, dissolve and boil down, and they all kind of look around like wide-eyed and like, holy fuck, we're alive.
I run over to try and help clean. Like once I see Zona like remove themselves from the underground, I just like run over and start like trying to rub the stuff off. And it's like sorry. It's literally just like, where's your goddamn arm, man? How do you feel?
Yeah, he's like, whoa, help me find my arm. And he looks around, he's like, oh, there it is, and he picks it up, and he's like, oh, okay.
It's like that scene in Futurama where Bender puts both of his arms back on without being able to control them. It's like, how the hell did you do that?
I was honestly thinking of like Saving Private Ryan, but that's way funnier. Let's go with that.
Esme's just like, all right, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. And then I just kind of like, well, it's dead. Well, hold on, did we finish off the other thing?
The little baby Voldemort thing.
Is there anything? Is it like a? Are there clothes on it? Does it have pockets?
There is bits of clothes that it was wearing left under, like covered in mucus and stuff. There's bits of blonde hair, but that's about it.
Let's investigate further, just in case. But then, Wisbit, I'm fully telling you to stab that thing in the head. Okay.
Oh, it's dissolved and melted away, like.
Oh, that's fine. I wave to Verez and to Carla. It's like, we're here too. Hi.
They
Good
kind
job.
of wave over,
Good job
and
right
they're
there.
they kind of like, do the like, friendly headbutt thing, and we're like, we lived.
Yeah. Esme starts doing blood pats. It's like, good game. Good game. All right, let's check the clothes for clues, and also let's keep some of that hair just in case.
Put in the case.
Yeah, we'll put the hair in the case file. We'll
The
put
files
line-
are mushy.
The what? No,
The
it's
file.
Keep the mucus out of the file.
Put the mucus in its own pot.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you guys investigate. Give me an investigation. And Verez and Carla will go towards the obelisk.
Oh, there's still an obelisk?
Yeah. Like, it looks clearly really weakened at this point.
Yeah.
It looks like, like a whimpering, like, clutching to its last legs, that sort of thing.
Well, while I do this, someone go help them blow it up. And don't blow it up like that last one. Blow it up proper.
I've still got an explosive. I've been wanting to try.
Darn.
Nice.
Darren, I can see in the fibers of the clothes who this person once was. I can see back 10 generations.
Amongst the clothes, you find a very, very nice, elegant elven necklace. Like, it's very much like elven craftsmanship.
Elegant elven.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, there's nothing magical about it. It just looks like it's very, like, traditional and elvish. And you get the impression that this person was an elf in their past life. That sort of thing.
Darren, do I recognize this?
You get the idea that it might be like the mark of a clan or like a family or something, but there's like, it's not like, any like lore heavy or, it's the symbol of Jim Bob McGee, like that sort of thing. It's just like, looks like this is most likely a family heirloom or something along those lines.
Okay. Well, I can't be certain, but I'm fairly certain we didn't just smush Laureate. I was trying to remember who the fuck was so angry about being more elven than me.
Dude, that's a long list of people. There was also a secretary in Yuria you were mad about being more elven than you, so like...
Karen!
Yeah, Karen.
Yeah, I currently hold her bow.
Coda,
Yeah.
like, leans on you and like turns you around, and like you notice that like his face has been caved in, like his face is clearly damaged, and he's like, "Have you still got that fucking bomb?"
I do, yes.
Can I have it?
Yes.
Are you good? Are you gonna be all right?
Oh yeah, this is. Here, hold this, and he hands you his arm,
Oh, okay. Oh god. Oh,
Ross.
okay.
and he's like, "Bomb, please."
I hand him the bomb.
He's like, "Thanks," and just like starts to like shamble over to like the obelisk. And he's like, "Whew."
While Coda's holding the arm, I hold the hand.
I love you.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Inside,
hey,
like
hey.
Zona is just like, huh? He's like, it's like, don't
She's
cry.
kind of touching me, I guess.
Mama said, "Pips, don't cry."
Oh my god.
Like, he walks over and he kind of like gives you, like, he's kind of looking at the bomb, he's looking at the obelisk, and he kind of like, looks like he's kind of calculating it, and he just like throws it at it, and he's like, "Someone shoot it."
I want to do it. I want to shoot the thing.
He like takes his hand back, but like still lets Izzy hold it. He's holding his hand that's holding Izzy's hand.
I
like,
hand Izzy the arm and then I take out my gun.
he's like, "Hey," everyone else like is kind of like cleared the blast radius, and they're all like, "Okay, Coda, do the thing."
Do I have to roll for this? Am I gonna miss
Yeah,
and embarrass
you
myself?
gotta
Oh
roll
my
for it.
god! I'm definitely gonna embarrass myself while everyone's watching. God.
Yeah,
Use your special bullet, then you can't miss.
it's all on you. No pressure.
Oh, that wasn't a great roll.
All I'm picturing in my head is Esme going up and it's like, if you literally miss this, it ruins everything. What happened?
We can never be heroes if they think we're freaks.
Says Esme as she screams about adjacent Todd and it's fine.
Do I hit?
Yes, Coda, you hit.
Oh,
You
God.
do. There is just like, it's essentially just like a, like the obelisk is just like ceases to be. Like, you know, there's like a thunderstorm of necrotic energy. Again, not damaging, but like you feel it's like, you know, evil presence. It's a cyclone, and like you hear like an agonizing roar throughout the sky, and the green clouds dissipate, and like like the air immediately feels cleaner and is nicer to breathe in, and there's like, it just seems like a brighter day. You know, there's a ray of sunshine coming down now, and it's like, no, you get the feeling that you've done good, that sort of thing.
So are all of the clades gone?
Yeah, the whole place is like
Nice.
like Verez is looking at like Coda and like the rest of the group smiling happily with like a bloodshot eye, like that kind of thing. She's like, holy fuck.
I like,
Wait, what? I'm just reading that chat window.
just like waddled down over towards Frisbee. It's like, Frisbee, what? I'm not gonna lie to you. You should never kiss someone non-consensually, but if you want your chance, I think it's now with Vera, so go get him, Tiger.
No, I'm okay.
For God's sake. Izzy's getting hers.
She weighs Zona's hand.
Oh god, now it's sad.
Aww. Esme thinks about the robot.
When is there not a love triangle?
Always. I'm very glad that worked. I thought that might blow us all to Kingdom Come. That went well.
Yeah, the hand kind of like literally just sit down wherever they are and just kind of like, oh boy. And like basically
I just
snow angel
deleted
it
Izzy
out.
by accident. Sorry.
Huh?
I just deleted Izzy.
Well, look, I didn't see it, so.
I was trying to delete my X on the zombie and I deleted Izzy by accident.
Oh, hey, look. Who it is?
No. No. Oh!
No, I meant like the token. I saw
Oh,
it
I
down there.
thought she was
like,
there!
Aww.
You
What
know,
token?
It was Vigilance.
Vigilance's token appeared on the screen for a second. Don't do that to us, Darren.
Oh my god, Amy is currently the blind chick from Deadpool.
Stop. She's blind now. I love blind now. She's blind down.
But yeah, oh hold on, let me move you back to the Harlan map.
Just on a side note, it's probably about break time if you want to do that.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's
It's a
a nice
case.
thing.
It's a case of yeah. You know, like people start to come out of their houses, and you know the sun is shining. People are like, "Is it safe? Is it all over?" Like you know that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll break for 10. And,
What?
Yeah.
Last thing.
Yeah.
What day is it since we got here?
Yeah,
It
I've
is.
been thinking about
It
it.
is. It is just entering the 4th day.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
We were given 6, weren't we?
yes.
I'd say there's still the potential he's like,
He
Maybe
decides, like,
plans go
fuck it and do
sooner.
it anyway. Yeah.
yeah, but still.
Well, there were those big giant lights in the sky, and he didn't seem like the patient sort.
Right, well, let us
I think we
rest
should get out of
momentarily.
here. I don't know if we should even rest. We might just want to leave. Tenchu's right.
We can rest momentarily, and then Varys, we need you to go and kick Drax's ass.
She's like, yeah. Let me just, you know, scoop my blood up, and we'll get right to it.
Yeah, Esme proceeds to scoop up her own blood and just be like, yeah, I get it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Carla looks pretty decent. Like, you know, she looks like she got a few hits, but like Vera's definitely looks like she's on like 5 HP levels, that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
We
be
should
back.
rest then
let's-
for her sake.
Right,
Okay, so
let's
break.
short rest and then
Okay.
also break.
Yeah. So yeah, the hand finished taking 5 and stand up, and you see Carla kind of run over and lay her hands on Vera's, and there's a soft glow and a bit of blood trickling out of her nose, kind of goes back up, that sort of thing. So she's kind of got a bit more posture, still limping like fuck, but she's definitely clearly not on 5 HP.
Now she's on 10.
Yeah, essentially. So they're so I think we did it.
I think so too. I feel like there's very much less a problem here, she says, standing in front of the revolutionary flag that she.
Yes, no problems here.
I think the main concern should be getting off this roof. Are we on a roof?
No, you're on the city streets.
Okay, cool. And where are we? Can you tag us? Can you just tag us? Can you give us a geotag?
We're there.
We're just down here somewhere.
Yeah, this section.
It's like, okay, so we really need to focus on getting the hell out of here and making sure that Dragon Boy Z doesn't fucking blow this shit up.
He may have seen the lights and tentacles and reacted badly.
I just got apparently disconnected from
mine's disconnected as well. Roll20's been weird today.
It's always weird.
As always, yeah.
But yeah, so Vera's is like, no, I agree. Let's we are. You're welcome to come with us. We're going to return to camp and see what the damage is.
Yeah, some of our friends are there, so we should probably see them and basically start opening up the gates. Well, not opening up the gates, but getting people through there and triage. Let's get the triage going.
Hey Darren.
Yo.
Did we level up?
Not yet, buddy.
Uh-oh.
But the quest isn't finished.
We have to go hand it in and get our XP.
Exactly, Laura. Thank you.
We don't get the XP until Amy gives back the loot.
We never get to level up. We're just
biggest sidetracking ever.
No, I prefer power. Thank you.
Well, I love that. I love the idea that you just do that to your players, but then they level up 9 times. So this is the level for that win that you got at that level, and then you got this win, and then you got that. It's like, oh.
My Roll20 has just completely nuked itself.
Yeah.
Mine only has me, Darren, and Neil on it.
So far, the only people on mine are myself and Neil.
I see you and Neil and just me.
Yeah,
I see you and Neil and just me.
Well, thankfully for the next few
refresh.
moments, we probably won't need rolls for the minute. But yeah, so are you guys content to follow the hand to the front door sort of thing?
Yeah.
I refreshed and it's working okay now, so maybe you guys just refresh.
Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, no, everyone's on mine now.
Are you alright with going back to face that Dragonborn?
I think I will be fine.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just going to test rolls. Can
cool.
people see? Can people see that roll? Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Radio. So, yeah. Essentially, you guys travel back, and you can see there seems to be no bodies. You're brought back to the market district, where at the beginning you would have seen a lot of corpses, and they seem to have gone. There is a lot of kind of mucousy melted stains everywhere, but it seems to be the case that they've dissolved at least. But yeah, you guys get to the giant gates you entered in, and Varys signals Carla, and she does a flick of the wrist, and you hear Varys' voice is multiplied via that cantrip I can never pronounce correctly. And she's thank you, Laura. That one, and she's this is a direct order. This is Commander Varys. Open this door. She kind of growls the last bit of it, and there's a couple of pause for. Yeah, she's kind of there's a couple of seconds of wait, and then you hear the big clanks of duk, 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 duk. The door slowly begin to open.
Hey,
and
quick question. So you guys were there when this all started, right?
Yeah.
Who was the person inside the big yucky?
Some elf. Did we get his name? And Zona's just like holding his hand and still like battered, and he's like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking care.
So it wasn't foreign vampires.
Carla's like, I don't think so. No. Like, well,
Okay.
he was ranting and raving in Elvish for a while about like being thrown out of one of the guilds, and he'd get them back for making him poor. But other than that, then he kind of like began to mutate, and then he was that thing, and then I got hit, and then you guys showed up.
That's fine. Let's go yell at your let's go yell at no longer acting commander
Yeah.
Draxus. Can we yell at him too? Or can we just go with you and see you yell at him?
She's like, yeah, let's just see how this goes, and she kind of like slings her greatsword up onto her shoulder, and she kind of like hobbles forward.
Esme just starts whispering. He's like, I don't know about you, but if I was in charge, I'd court-martialing this motherfucker. He's like, what's that about a court-martial? I've heard someone's going to get court-martialed.
She just keeps saying it to herself in different voices.
She's trying to start a rabble on her own, like.
Before we go out, what can we see?
When you go out, you are greeted by Gunther and the other Warforged, whose name has completely slipped my mind, and I'm angry. Hold on.
If it begins with a P.
Oh, wait, that was the human.
Pyrus.
No, not Pyrus.
Milo? The human?
Milo, thank you. No, Milo was a Warforged.
Oh, I thought Milo was a human, sorry.
No, Gunther was the
human. Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
how did they get outside?
They Gunther and Milo said they were going to go talk to the hand beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Like while the others were.
Beforehand.
Anywho. Hello?
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, Commander, we saw the lights. And like some of the other hand soldiers who clearly were like operating the cranks, like rushed over and like, Commander! And they're like, it's so glad to see you're safe, and we never doubted you for a second. You know, that kind of shit.
Darn, I have a passive 17. How many of them are lying?
One of them is definitely like, holy fuck, I thought she was dead.
Yeah, I guessed as much.
Yeah, as you guys like make your way up the road to where the camp is, because the camp is quite far, like, you know, at the perimeter kind of thing. You see like a young healthy Warforged, totally not healthy, like hobbling towards you, and you notice it's Pyrus, but he's now suddenly got like a walking stick, and he's walking with a colossal limp.
Dude, what? Dude, what happened?
He's like, oh, I was punished for, you know, getting you inside with illegal things. But yeah, it's okay. Come on. There's like, oh god, there's going to be so much paperwork. And he starts like hobbling back, and he brings toward like closer to the triage center, and the tent opens because there's like commotion now. You know, people are like, oh, they lived. And out of the tent strides the mighty Warforged Vigilance. And she's like, when she sees you, like, her face lights up, and she's like, my friends, and she like swoops in and hugs everybody.
Yay!
We do the like 26-year-old women seeing their like high school friends for the first time.
Everyone in the immediate area is like, please kill me.
We're so glad you're here. I'm so glad you came. Oh god. Isn't that
Thank you so much for answering us.
It's like, no, it's by all means, I was glad to help. I helped out Pyrus here, and we managed to stabilize and cure most of them. I think one or two are still infected, and like, as she says it, like one of the nurses come running out, and she's like, oh my god, they're cured, and she's like, apparently they're all cured. Oh, okay.
I love you.
She's like, okay.
How have things been since you got here? Like, what's the atmosphere been like? What have we missed? What have you seen?
Tension. I was arrested for a bit. That wasn't fun. And then I wasn't. And then a golden-faced man appeared. And he set up...
Man?
Like, you know, those... Apparently they're very normal for the city. The tall individuals. Yes, the
What
one
did he
those.
do?
He talked to a lot of us. He interviewed myself while I was here, and then when I mentioned Yu's, he was very curious about that. He set up in that tent over there, and she points over to a tent that like is clearly new, clearly it's been set up, but it's got like really fancy guards outside it with like spears and stuff, and they're all like don't look like they're any crack whatsoever. They're super serious looking.
Is he still in there?
I believe so. Yes.
Did he leave potentially go into the city at any point, or was he was he always here?
So he talked to that Draxus individual who isn't very nice at all. I don't like.
But he didn't go into the city.
No, he didn't. No.
It's definitely not K9.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Stay away from my son.
Perhaps he's hunting him. Perhaps you're right about.
Well, look, we just don't
right,
mention
Dakota.
it. We just don't mention it. Okay.
Yes.
As you're saying that, you hear like commotion and a loud clunk.
Excuse me, someone clunked. Who clunked?
And when you look over, you see that Veras has basically buried her fist as far as she elfinly possibly can down like Draxus's face. And she's like basically got him by the scruff of the neck, and she's just like, "You motherfucker!"
I cast prestidigitation, so fireworks appear over her.
But yeah, she's basically like, "You left us in there to die, you piece of shit." Like some of the soldiers have got her.
Thanks,
Like,
Rick.
"Commander, please."
Don't stop her! Hit him with the chair!
As they're like, like the seeker emerges from like the tent, and like everyone goes quiet. And he like walks over and like just with one hand like pulls like Vera's up with pure ease like off Draxus, and like walks like approaches Draxus and grabs him by the scruff of the neck and rips him up into the air. And he just gestures into the tent, and the two of them follow him in.
Bye, Daddy.
And well, okay, there's that. So Vigilance just like, oh my. I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
I cuddle closer to me.
when she goes back to Wrath, she's like, I think I have to call you Daddy now? That's what Esme say we do?
Is this a nickname you acquired?
Yeah.
And so Wrath hunted Esme down.
Wrath pulls out a bow that just says kink shamer along the side of it.
Esme's bow absolutely has to be called King Shamer. Please.
But yeah, like Vigilance is like, well, I'm really glad that you guys are safe. I tried to get in, but they wouldn't let me go in, and Pyrus tried to help, but well, you can see that. And
the gates are going to be opened shortly, so that we can go in and help people who are there. So there's probably people who are sick and injured, but aren't like infected. So if you don't mind hanging around, it'd be great.
She's like, no, of course, I'll help as long as I can.
We know there are survivors in the hospital and the school.
We still don't know like the general state of the town. We just came straight out.
That's that. Yeah, no, she's like that's cool. I'll tell Pyrus, and we can gather supplies and we're ready to make like a push once we can.
Yeah.
And she kind of like I bid you adieu. She goes back into the tent, and like Pyrus is like, when she opens the tent, you can see Pyrus is in there, and he's like tending to like Zona, and like Vera's not there. Carla is kind of just sitting down, and they both kind of like, oh god. If Warforged could have blood coming out of places, they'd be like,
they're leaking oil.
Well, congratulations.
But yeah,
hard-won battle. You did very well.
You guys I was waiting to see. Why is he here for Draxus? Yeah. So, is there anything specific you want to do, or do you kind of just want to, quote unquote, kill time for a few minutes?
Darren, how quickly can I learn the spell message?
Probably a lot. Why? You just ask. Just ask.
You're stupid, sexy. No, I can't. Oh well, no, maybe I can. Easy.
Yes.
Just as a question, how well do you need to know someone before you can send them one of your mental messages?
There's an actual ruling, I think, for it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can actually find the wording for it.
She
Because
just,
I do not. I
lowers-
don't like where this sentence is going.
I feel like I know where this is going.
I know where this is
lowers her
going, and
voice.
I'm into it.
She just lowers her voice really, really low. It's just like, I think we need to I think we need to warn.
Well,
our-
message has
warn
been
our-
range, so I assume it's sending you want.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sending, yeah.
Either way. Long story short, I feel like we need to tell the gold-faced helper in the city to get out of the city or to hide themselves well, in case this will be sneaky.
Darren, would I know them well enough to do that?
What's the wording of it, dude?
It just says to a creature with which you are familiar.
Yeah, like I think like for me, familiarity would be like their name, the description, like what they sound like, that sort of thing. Like, because if someone's like, "Oh, are you familiar with like him?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I know him. Why? What about him?" Like that sort of thing. Like maybe like the whole message doesn't get through, but like I definitely think you can send it as if like it all goes through. Who knows?
Okay, well, I mean, it's a fairly simple message, I suppose. So I will attempt to send it anyway.
I like the idea that Izzy sends the wrong kind of message. Let's just get out of the city.
No one wants you here. Get out.
Get out of here, you stupid animal!
It's like at K9, fuck off.
Stop. Just K9 snake emojis. Psst, Coda.
What?
I have a question.
What?
It's very unimportant.
I'm sure.
Nothing major.
Yes.
I'm going to ask that you don't freak out.
I will.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable are you going to be when we have to save a Seeker's life? From another Seeker, potentially. How do you feel about being the meat in a Seeker sandwich?
Jeez. I'm
such a good
starting to think
message.
Esme. I think Esme is thinking more like, would I be eating that secret sandwich?
Because I'm going to tell you something for nothing, kiddo. So now we're going to be defending a Seeker's life at some point. Probably soon. From another
A
Seeker.
secret? No, I would not defend, but perhaps K9.
Oh, Amy.
Yeah, that's a really good message. I really like that.
I'm upset. Oh, keep the fires of revolution burning. Oh.
My mind is on that one in a tent right now. Because that very much is a secret.
Yeah, me too. They're both secret. But I'm also worried about whatever Tenchu is going to do.
Just because one broke out doesn't mean they're all going to. That thing is probably still very much under the yoke of the Mechanists.
I mean, you're probably dead right. Oh, well.
I'm not going through that just to be killed here at the gates.
That's a fair point. Let's wait and get killed by the mages who didn't help at all. Actually,
The mages who don't do anything.
Pyrus! 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 Pyrus, help me. I'm calling you.
He like comes hobbling over. He's like, what? Yes.
Pyrus. This palm of Yuria. Because it's a hand, it has many fingers. Yes.
Can you speak plainly? I can't deal with metaphors at the minute.
Yeah.
Please, not now.
No, it's this simple. The Hand of Yuria is made up of both mages and mechanists. Correct?
Yep.
Is there a reason that the mages then did not help when the city of Ashaden was under attack? Is there anyone getting in contact with them? Questioning them?
If they set up shop or like bunked in, I'm not sure. It's usually the directive to help. If like abandon the buildings, like help the people, that sort of thing. Our safety is second. Theirs is primary. That sort of thing. So if any of the mages did descend to help them, I would imagine they did. If they did set up shop, I like to think it wasn't the entire guild, maybe just a few cowards, that kind of thing. But I wasn't there, I'm not sure. But I like to be positive, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, stay positive. Okay, thanks. Well, if anyone has anything else to do, this is what Esme's doing.
Oh,
There was
In a
pyres.
triage tent.
There was pyres full of burning
Oh,
corpses
that's
ages
true.
ago. Remember?
You might find a blackened spine.
Yeah, but Darren, I'm fairly certain none of them were useful at the time.
You're looking
Because
for a really
they're-
specific
Fine.
spine. This is really weird.
Because
Just-
spine hunting is usually normal.
Like, I'm not asking questions in character at all.
I mean, I feel like Esme is not as blatant about
Yeah,
the fact that she's
I
looking for
imagine.
spines in character. I love her, but like she's not that stupid.
Like when you guys are finished. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, let's go.
I was gonna say when you guys finish talking to, Esme finishes yelling at pyres, you see that Draxus exits the tent, and then followed swiftly after is Varys, and they both kind of look irritated. And Varys approaches you, and she's like, "Yeah, you guys are up." And she's like, "All of you."
What?
What?
So you gotta go in and talk to,
To that? No,
Oh.
no.
I slap Coda on the shoulder. It's like them. Them.
No. Perhaps that when the
Them.
city was a them. That thing is not.
I slap Coda again. No, they are all them because there's nothing special about any seekers being in or out of cities.
The
Them.
fact that one broke out is an anomaly. This is.
I
this...
start choking
No.
Coda. What
No.
the
Would
fuck
you
is wrong
punch?
with you? Leave him alone. What is said?
Tenchu, what you doing, buddy?
Shut up.
Is Draxus just standing there?
Yeah, he's kind of just has not assumed a post, but he's kind of just waiting outside the tent sort of thing. He saw Vera's approach and be like, "Hey guys, come forward." So he's like, "Just no need for me to go over and say it. Vera's is doing it," that sort of thing.
So Tenchu goes up to him and
Yeah.
he squares up to him as best as a 5'1" bird can to a dragonborn.
Fair, admirable.
And he just sort of says, "As a direct result of your actions, hundreds of lives were endangered, and by failing to contain the plague, potentially tens of thousands of lives were endangered. For that, I forgive you. You made the wrong call, and you're going to have to live with that." And then Tenchu walks into the tent.
It's like that scene. It's like that scene in Twin Peaks.
Oh, I didn't expect that at all. That was so good.
That was great.
Oh, Andrew.
And now
I stopped
Tenchu
talking.
has stillness of mind.
Oh, bitch!
That is so cool.
Yes!
Hold on, I have to link this because it's literally this scene, and it's just, it's such a good fucking scene. Neil, it's spoilers, but it's not spoilers in the sense that it's just character development.
Oh,
In the sense that it's a dickhead, not saying dickheadish things anymore.
that's good. I like that.
It's such a good scene.
I think
reminds
seems
me of
less
that.
important now, but I was just going to make him say thank you for saving Varys because I thought that would make him cry.
Yeah, Draxus is just kind of looks down at his feet and has nothing to add. He's like,
Okay, here, guys. Our bird just went in to fight a seeker on their own. We should get on his own. We should go in and talk to them.
yeah. When you guys do you all enter? Code. Now what you gonna do, Code?
Code, did you not want to go in? You can stay outside with vigilance if you want.
I need to be there if things go wrong. Oh,
I mean,
God.
are you sure? If you're very uncomfortable, you shouldn't just do the thing. No one wants you to be a hero and power through. You've done very well today so far, and for the last few days. You should give yourself a break.
this far.
Good. We didn't have to tell you to butch up, but good. Let's go.
Yeah, when you guys enter, there's like a makeshift, like not makeshift, but there's like a little table, like a nice wooden table set up. There's like seems to be like documents strewn about it and stuff. There's 2 chairs on your guys' side, one on the seeker side, and like they're just like basically arms behind the back, like don't in any way, shape, or form seem to move, flinch, or in any way like acknowledge that you've entered. They're just like staring dead ahead when you come in, and he's just like sit.
Seeker, what is your designation?
My designation is Judicator.
Ooh,
Well.
hi Judicator. I'm Esme. This is Izzy, Rizbit, Coda, and Tenchu.
Sits down and he's like, full names, please.
Izzy, Rizbit, Esme, Coda, and Tenchu.
They don't seem to like, respond. Takes out like takes out like a file and he's like, Esme, Nilo.
I mean, it's Miss Nilo if you're nasty.
He's like, Tanner, Isadora. Essentially, they go down the line sort of thing. And use everyone's full name bar Coda. Coda is just Coda.
It's
And
Codaro.
and they are like Coda. And they pause and they're like, curious. And they're like, in your words, what happened?
Draxus was a giant jerk ass, wouldn't let us into the city. We went in, got your people out, saved some lives, killed some monsters. We're generally just all around good people, and we feel better for it.
Honestly, we feel pretty good about ourselves.
Yeah, like we're 10%. We're at least an additional 10% cooler since we've gone through here. What else? I suppose we give like brief rundowns of the monsters.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And some old woman got like roundhoused because she thought there was a lot of like foreigners who just wanted to infect the town. And we don't know who really started the infection, but we're worried. Also, question. The Mages Guild just kind of locked themselves into a tower. What's the sus? Any chance? Any scale? Story? News? Worries? Concerns? Love interests?
How did it seem from your perspective? When did you arrive here?
How's our hero wing called 555?
They kind of perk up and they're like, oh, we've been here about a day. As for the mages, those that did not execute the prime directive of protecting the innocent, they will be apprehended and disciplined.
Like the way Pyrus got you disciplined, because that was real jank. That was jank ass.
Like, designation Pyrus was not my doing. That will be accounted for in a few moments.
Are you gonna rip Draxus's head out through his butt pipe? Because that's really messy. I really hope you don't do that.
Miss Nilo. Yeah, so essentially, do you guys give them a rundown of like what's hipping and happening?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not.
With a consensus that we leave out any details about K9.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So because like it's essentially they ask you like like as much as Esme's rundown was brief, it's a case of they are like, oh, that's very brief. Give me details, but like just for the sake of fucking like not us, beating it at the horses. Like, yeah, you give them the
Thing like the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, exactly that kind of. And so they stand up and they're like, finish writing everything down. They're like, all right, do you have a place of residence in case we need to contact you? You have performed quite a service, I'm sure.
We live in Vern's house.
Yeah, we kind of do. Like, to be fair, if you send it to what's her daughter's name? It was told her daughter's name.
We don't know that though. We don't know that.
Esme.
And also, I don't think we should be sending.
No.
Oh,
Out
here,
of character, I feel like I
actually-
should say the Hawk and Gesture, but I'm not saying anything in character.
can I?
We're travelers. We don't we'll be around town for the next few days, but we won't.
I would
We don't have a
suggest-
permanent place of residence here.
Can I make a suggestion? If you would like to forward on mail, if you were to send it care of the nasty boys, Yuria, they will ensure that we get it.
They kind of like make a note. They're like, all right, don't go on too far. I'm sure such up and coming citizens such as yourselves might receive,
I believe the
medals
term
or
is heroes.
recommendations.
The term is heroes. I've heard it said a few times.
The word dashing's been tossed about.
Flirty, fun, master marksman.
K9.
It's a dog. What
You have a
about
dog?
it? There are
It doesn't-
dogs. I love dogs.
Yeah. They don't respond for a few seconds. Like, doesn't ring a bell. You haven't encountered
No.
another one of my, flexes their hand. It's like, my kind, no?
Pavlov's dogs ring bells.
I thought all of the Seekers were based in Yuria. There shouldn't be one here.
Deception roll.
I'm not lying.
Well,
I haven't said.
You just
oh
said
shit,
that.
yeah, no, Izzy is
She
genuine.
said there shouldn't be one here. They're based in the city. She didn't lie.
That's true, actually.
He's good. That's messed up. I just. Why, is there a seeker dog? That's scary. What even
It'd
is?
be a lot less effort to train real dogs.
I asked the question. What even is a seeker? What are you? You're so gold, beautiful. Business. You're all business. I like it. I don't understand you. You're like a mystery. Tell me all your secrets. And she's just being real, she's just sitting still, but she's just saying it. Come on, tell me.
They stand up and they're like, that'll be all. And essentially, obnoxiously hold open the entrance to the tent and gesture to get out. It's like, don't go far.
We
People will
slam
be...
the tent door on our way out.
Yes, sir. And she curtsies.
They're like, as you're walking out, they're like, yeah, don't wait around for a few days. A G6 will be down to see you.
What's a G6?
Is it fly
Like,
like a
oh.
G6?
Hey, they're like, oh, don't worry, you'll know when you see it. And they walk off chuckling.
I don't believe I asked if I would know when I saw it. I believe I asked for clarification, but if you don't want to do business...
Darren, would I have ever heard the term G6?
No.
No.
Nah, she wouldn't. Oh, what's that?
Vigilance!
But yeah, guys, congratulations! You have successfully handed in your quest and collected your XP. You are now a ding level.
Woo!
Congratulations all around.
And that was the last time Tenchu ever had to make a deck save.
Hey, I got 2 abilities at level 7. Cool.
Do you?
Yeah, I get Quick Draw and Violent Shot.
Oh shit, I don't get anything.
You don't get anything?
I get an extra spell. I can cast 1 4th level spell now.
We don't get like a
it's
proficiency or
power.
anything, do we? We don't get
No.
anything cool like that.
No. The next
Hold on.
proficiency upgrade is at level 9.
Oh, okay.
Is it not 8?
I don't know. I'm looking at the monk table right now, and it goes up at level 9.
Oh yeah, no, all the proficiency levels are the same. Wow, okay, I thought it was 8. Never mind. Definitely, that's awesome. Congrats all around, guys.
Woo! Good job.
Woo! Good job, team, being heroes and such. Yeah, as are you? So where are you guys? Are you guys outside the tent?
I
Yeah.
assume so.
Yeah, after a few moments, the seeker reemerges, and it beckons Draxus forward. And they're like, "Oh, it's a shame you sustained such heavy injuries during the fightings that broke out." And Draxus is like, "Come again, sir?" And like,
Bye,
you just
bitch.
see like it's essentially like Draxus had a kneecap and no longer does. Like the Seeker's
had a
leg,
kneecap once.
yeah, like the Seeker's leg just like comes up and comes down in through his plate armor, and like just you hear like the biggest bone crunching snap, and like Draxus really like just yelps and shrieks, and he's like, insubordination is not tolerated among us, and you know that. And like they turn to like one of the guys with the spears, and they're like, put him in irons. And like they slap the irons on, and he like beckons another like one, and like it's real like mage looking. This person doesn't have a spear or anything, and he's like, right, let's do it, let's go home. And like the mage is like nods and starts like chanting and casting, and like you see like a teleportation circle begins to like etch into the ground, and the like spear holding guards that were near the tent like march into the circle, and the Judicator puts on their jacket and like just kind of pulls Draxus along into the circle.
Oh boy.
The beam is like, and it's basically like the Stargate, and like they whoosh, and they disappear.
Draxus, you're wanted in the principal's office.
And that's the last we'll see of him. Damn it.
But Gem is fine.
I forgot you had a bunch, yeah.
as you're like, and that's the last you see of them. It's like Varys is like, no, I actually think that could be the last we ever see of Draxus. And like she's like kind of like, but then she like kind of like 1,000 yards stares and is like, okay, or like walks off like, oh fuck.
I know Seekers are just a story back home usually, but when someone gets taken by a Seeker, they don't come back.
But if they're just a story, how do you know that's true?
That's a fair point, but we know they're real.
You just made that up. Here, actually, can someone actually explain to me what a Seeker is? Because I have a theory that it's a demon. A dancing demon, no, something isn't right there. But anyway. But yeah, seriously, what if he just gets turned into a demon? Or a Draxus Seeker. What if he gets turned into a Seeker?
Well, in character, don't we know that Seekers aren't necessarily
All Warforged.
Warforged? They can be like biological things that became Seekers.
You will
We don't know
like,
that for sure, do we?
when you met K9 back with the wax cylinder, he wasn't wearing his jacket and like his sleeves were rolled up, so you noticed that like the golden like faceplate in quotations actually like runs down his arms and his hands. Like it's essentially like if it's his quote unquote skin. The same on his neck. It's like it doesn't seem to be a faceplate, like seeing him in the broad daylight without the long big jacket with the high collar. You notice, oh, it's not gloves and a faceplate. It's like their
It's
skin.
all his body is all that.
Yeah.
That doesn't rule out him being like a General Grievous type
No,
thing.
from what I like.
Oh yeah,
know-
for sure. I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to drive home that was seen, because I definitely think I might have skimmed over it a bit quick.
No.
I definitely wanted to like hammer it down just in case like something pops up and people are like, oh, wait, what? It's like, wait, you guys didn't cop that detail. I'm bad at it.
I think Darren is very good.
Thanks, buddy. But yeah, so the camp is kind of quiet now, like having seen like the acting commander in quotations basically be beaten and dragged into a teleporter, and I'm kind of like, oh well, fuck.
That's probably not a good thing.
He's sleeping.
You will be upgraded. So here, I have a butt diamond, and I feel like we should investigate the butt diamond.
It's a direct
Can anyone
phone,
identify?
telephone.
To Draxus.
No, to K9.
Oh my god. It is.
What do we want to do?
Rest. No, we
yeah,
want
I was
to.
gonna
We
say.
want to fucking sleep.
But do we want to stay here or sleep far, far away from here?
We will sleep here because we were told not to leave because a G6 is coming.
Do we want to meet a G6, whatever that is?
Can we ask around?
Perhaps. I mean.
Let's go talk to
Zona
Carla.
might know.
Carla likes.
They're mechanists. They might know.
So you guys are asking Carla what a G6 is?
Like Carla, Pyrus, whoever might know.
Yeah, like the triage 10th kind of crew at this stage. Yeah, they're kind of like a G. I don't know. They're kind of like scratching their head, and then Carla's like really deep in thought, and she's like, "Hold on, I think the G stands for generation." And she's like,
no.
the chap that went by, like, I'm pretty sure they're G5s, but I could be wrong.
Are you telling me that there's a fucking master seeker?
Not master, but like, if they were talking about G6s, like, that's all I'm like going by. I have no idea. Like, I definitely know, like, the whole G for generationing is definitely like a marking thing they did back in the day for like testing.
Right.
Generation 5 have been like in use since like the beginning. Like 1 to 4 is like never talked about at all ever. Like 5 are like the production line, and she does like the quotations, like the standard array of like, oh, these ones work. She's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm curious personally. Like, I haven't heard about no G6 programs, so maybe it's just, I don't know, a designated call sign. Like, they were calling themselves Judicator. I maybe it's just like, I don't know, a new code name. I don't know.
How are you going on? How are you getting how are you Nick Valentine? Who's Nick Valentine?
Fallout.
I don't know what this is. Oh my god, it's whole. Oh my god, we're on the 6th session of this, and it's a G6. Here,
and if you rotate the map, it's a giant 6. It's the devil! Sorry, kid.
Madam Carla.
Yes?
You, are you capable of identifying magical objects?
Oh, in my current state, I might muster up a spell. Why?
No, wait. Didn't I try that? And I got blown to shit?
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Oh.
She's like, what?
I whipped out the book.
Yeah, we found this weird thing, and Esme wants to know. So I wouldn't look at it if I were you.
It's like, as if you physically look at it, does it hurt you, or like?
No, when I tried to use magic to try and find out what it was, it it got in here, and I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, okay. And why didn't you lead with that, Esme?
I forgot mostly, but
alright.
I'm firmly of the belief that it's something teleporty, but it also might be connected to these squid billy faced demons that we saw like a long time ago.
She's just like, okay.
Can someone remind me where we saw the illithid?
It was in
We
here,
saw
yeah.
In the rich district in Yuri, in the Drow house, the Drows that were extorting the poppins.
Because of Smoliver.
Yes.
I sit everyone down in the triage tent. It's like, long ago, I met a young boy. Oh.
Like, Varys is like, I'm sure this is going to be really nice, but I'm bleeding everywhere, so I'm going to go to sleep. And she just like lies back on the
No,
stretcher.
she doesn't go into too much detail, but she does say it. It's like, yeah, we were trying to help a small child, and then there was illithids, or something that we, like, she wouldn't know they're illithids, so it's like octopus-faced monsters that teleported in, and I think this might be related to them.
Perhaps now when everyone's bleeding is not the best time.
And Carla's like, well, if it's something to do with illithids, yeah, I ain't touching it at all.
Okay, I'll keep it.
Fair. He like lies back on a stretcher, and like Zona isn't like lying back on a stretcher. He's like propped up against like the quote unquote wall, and you can see he's like kind of like seems to be going to sleep sitting up, but he's got like his crossbow loaded on his like lap, and he's kind of like just resting with his head back against the wall, like against the wall in quotations, with his like arm to his left.
Have we seen Azeran since we got out?
And no, they're back at the hospital.
Oh, right, yeah.
He was manning Matilda.
So those guys haven't left. Oh, so it's only been like an hour or something since we got out.
Since you got out of the hospital?
Since we got out of the city.
Oh yeah, it's been about that. Yeah.
Did he just leave that tent there? Can we steal that tent?
I'm gonna suggest. Yeah, can we go and see if we can just sleep in the tent?
I want to go and see if I can. Did he leave any of his documents on the table?
Yeah, maybe. Let's go. Are the guards still manning the tent?
One is like a spear. He's kind of like near the door, and he's kind of like leaning, like half sleepy.
Guards, man.
Yes.
Is there anyone in the tent? Billy Bob, is there anyone in the tent?
No. Why?
Can we sleep in there?
I don't think you're allowed.
But we just saved so many people's lives. We fought a big puss monster, and the bird nearly got infected. And Coda's boyfriend broke up with him, and he's being a real trooper. Can we just sleep in there, please?
Give me persuasion with advantage.
Oh my god. Coda has been a real trooper, and I will fight anyone who says he hasn't.
No, he has. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, okay, congratulations, heroes of Shaolin. Yeah, go okay, just leave me alone.
As Meg walks in, and she just everyone just does the fist down. Yeah, we did it.
Coda just
Like
face
plants into the table, like.
Yeah. It's like, all right, everybody, curl up. Bedtime.
I have a look at the desk, and is there any documents? Darren?
Uno momento,
Oh,
señor.
oh.
There's 9
I feel like
seekers
he's
in
sending
there.
me
What are you gonna do?
There is a file on the table.
I opened the file on the table.
We're sleeping, Coda.
I might be back. I need to sleep.
It's a bedtime story.
Okay, read us the bedtime story.
Smut on the table.
Huh? Say that again?
Well,
What's-
I said, Coda, do me a favor and see if there's any smut on the table.
If there's any smut on the table, I'll hand it to you. But I will look at this file first.
Yeah, it looks like it's a report of what happened.
It's seeker smut, so it's all in code.
Oh god. Well, he's a Coda breaker.
Yeah, some of it actually is written in a like obscure language you don't recognize like at all.
Is it anything like what was in the journal?
No,
Okay.
it's like dashes and dots and like
Oh, it's binary.
blanky things. Yeah, essentially.
Oh,
Like you,
yeah.
if you saw it, you'd know it was binary.
Is there any? Can I investigate to see if there's any other documents around?
Yeah.
Morning report.
I start flicking through them out of curiosity.
I do such bad rolls when I need to do something good.
You find just like essentially like the town map with like X's and circles of like possible like infection points and stuff. It's like, you know, like and like, written on the
They
map is
match
like
up with the one that
cause.
we found earlier.
All of them bar the rich district one. But it's like, you know, written beside it, it's like cause question mark, like stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Let's not put this to the case file, just in case. Let's just sleep.
I don't know if we want to be around when this G6 comes. If it's a new generation seeker.
Coda, they
Well,
might
look.
give us a prank.
Look, to be perfectly honest, if we're not here when whatever, they will come looking for us.
Yeah, they're looking for you anyway, so it doesn't make a lick of difference to you.
I'd rather they kept looking and didn't find me.
That's fair.
Although,
Do you know what isn't fair? Life.
I suppose I'd rather it find me than I run off and it targets someone else.
Is Risbet with us?
I think Ian's here, but not talking.
Ian?
I see his light up.
Hello?
Oh no, I was just making sure you're here. I wasn't sure like if we
No,
progressed way too much.
I've been here and I've been speaking.
Oh
No.
Oh, we
Andrew
haven't heard
feels.
you.
About
I
what,
was
sorry?
making jokes and stuff, and I was like, right, fine, people just fucking ignore me then.
No, we're sorry.
Aw.
I
Yeah,
think
no, I'm in the tent.
is very
Your hilarity has been lost to the ether. I'm sorry.
It has been. I can't even remember what it was anymore.
I'm sorry. Just don't be a little punk bitch next time. Yeah, most of the time if people are being quiet, like in other words not responding to you, say in chat, can you hear me? Because like that's what we said to do with Andrew as well when his mic kind of was wonky.
Oh, you
Hey,
see,
is Andrew here?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
here.
good.
a lot of the times when I was speaking, other people were speaking, so I was like,
Ah,
oh, okay. They're just saying
Fair,
it louder than me.
right. So, do you guys sleep?
yes.
Oh, for sure.
I'd probably spend like half an hour just like digging through the tent, and if
Like,
I
I'll take
find
first watch
anything-
anyway.
I'll eventually go to sleep, but I'll spend a good half hour like kind of rifling through documents and looking for any names or keywords that jump out at me.
Yeah, it's mainly just like some minor reports on like what's the cause? We don't know. Oh, we've got like a shipment of healing stuff on the way. That should be arriving this day. Oh, why is like someone asking to emulate the entire fucking like city?
Yeah.
What is this?
Is there any the notes he made while he was talking to us? Are they there?
No.
Okay, he took those with him. Grand.
There is one note on K9.
What's it say?
It's one sentence, and I will write it down and chat so y'all can see it.
Is this so I can react to it? Code name Jason T or J Todd. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Fake laughter, real pain.
Alright, I go
So-
to sleep.
All right, cool. Yeah, you guys are like. Does anyone have anything specific they wish you to do during the night or anything like that? Or
While everyone else is resting and I'm taking first, I will comprehend language on the note that we can't read.
Ooh.
Yeah. You mean the weird squiggly wiggly?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's binary.
Ooh.
Actually, like, long story short, it talks about the party, and like it's kind of like it's kind of short like questions, like rhetorical questions, like, oh, a single party did this? Huh? What? It's like, oh, heard about a group of people up in Borea dissolve a sticky situation. Same people? Curious. And then it's just like, oh, it's like confirmed, same people. Like, definitely worth noting. Report back to superiors, that sort of thing. Essentially, it's painting the party as like a party of like people of interest that like they want to be like, you guys are kind of off being heroes, eh? Yeah, that's essentially what it means.
Okay, well, when people wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
I'll
relay
tell
that to it, yeah. Wait, what?
them.
I'm really confused.
This is worrying. It gets me off.
Yeah, you guys are like when you wake up, like Izzy relays this information.
So, we're of interest.
I always thought we were very interesting.
So did I, to be honest.
I'm quite conflicted about this. Probably not a good idea to be on their scope.
Not really.
I mean, I'm flattered that they think we're heroes, but I mean, I'd rather it was anyone else, not them. What's our plan? We just wait around here for G6?
Well, let's take a look what's going on outside. Maybe we the town.
Perhaps. I'm assuming some people have filtered back in or out. We might get some more news from the survivors.
Yeah, when you guys like emerge from the tent, Pyrus like rushes over as fast as he can, and he's like, "Oh, you guys, okay?" He's like, apparently, like Vera's is like around midday. We're gonna like march into the city and begin like repairing and just generally like trying to get life back to what it was before the outbreak. You guys are welcome to help, or simply set up shop in the building. I'm sure like if you want to stay in one of the more prestigious inns in the rich district, that'll be paid for, like it's on the house. But yeah, you guys are welcome to there's absolutely no obligation for you guys to help out. If you choose not to, like there'll be no ill feelings. You clearly have done more than enough. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do in like a couple of hours if you guys want to help out. Yeah. And he's like, okay, I got a million things to do. I have to go get so many scrolls ready. Yeah, and he like hobbles on.
Is Vigilance still around?
Yeah, when he like enters the tent, you can see Vigilance like packing like small chests, like she's like loads of rolled up scrolls. She's kind of like shoving them in, like looks very like focused.
I ask her if she'll be heading into town with them.
I will, yeah. I will, yeah.
I will, yeah. No.
I definitely want to help out those that like are in the school and the hospital, and I wouldn't be able to leave in good conscience knowing that I could heal some people. And once the status quo is somewhat returned, and I'm like not really needed in the sense that oh my god, we have an urgent wounded person. I'll probably depart back to the rest of them.
Where were you when we called?
Orion.
Okay, and where is everyone else?
They're
leaving in a bad way.
No. We're chasing down some leads. There's currently a giant, and I mean that like literally a giant issue in Orion at the minute with the boats. They're not leaving. There's like what's that word? A blockade. If anyone leaves, they get shot by giant arrows from the hills, and we can't pinpoint. It's a nightmare. But yeah, the others were looking into that since the drow lead went cold because our lead died. We tried to save him, but yeah, they died. She's kind of like,
I do hope we're not inconveniencing you.
Say that again, guys. Boys talked at the same time on mine, so I didn't hear either of you.
I hope we're not inconveniencing you. Keep an eye out for everyone here if you have to go back.
Oh no. Grace and Wrath are fine. They can look after themselves. Again, we were just more.
Sure.
It was more like reconnaissance. We were trying to figure out where the giants were held up because apparently they're stone giants. They can like meld into the stone and look like the stone. It's really hard to find stone giants in a load of rocks. It's awful. It's literally awful. But yeah, that's what I left them, and I told them if the sky is falling to call, and I haven't heard of them, so I assume all is well.
Alright, if you're sure. We certainly appreciate it.
Of course, I'm glad to help. Glad to see everybody.
It's nice to meet you.
This is Vigilance. She is nice. This is Rizbit. He is nice. Be friends. Also, Vig, do you notice?
She's like, oh, it looks old, whatever it is.
I think it could be squid-faced related.
I don't know of them using crystals, but then again, I don't know much on them at all, actually. I could send out, like, Grace knows a hell of a lot more on these than I do. I will message her, and when she gets back to me with something, I can let you know.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
Cool. She's like, I'll have to do it after like I finish up packing because we're getting ready to like move out. One of the carts needs to be loaded up.
Well, we can help with that.
She's like, oh, awesome. So do you, what's the plan, guys?
I would like to go into the town.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are people happy to head in?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so like what we're gonna do is like it's essentially like a total of 2 weeks worth of carousing. So 2 weeks of time has passed. Will pass. Like the first like few days, would you guys be like helping out with like general repairs and just
Is it cool
helping?
for us to like get back to you after the game to say what we were doing for those 2 weeks as well as helping? Like if we have stuff we want to do.
Oh no, like there'll definitely be like carousing rolls and stuff.
Oh no, I just
like,
like if I want to be tinkering and stuff, like can I just send you that in the week in between?
Yeah, of course,
Cool.
of course.
I'd like
Yeah,
to be
it's
at the
like-
hospital helping people.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It's cool. Like you say, like essentially, like the force of the hand that was like outside the walls is pretty fucking colossal. By the time you guys like rejoin them, so as much as you guys are helping, it's definitely not a case of like, oh, we're gonna be at this for 7 weeks trying to get it back to normal. It's like, no, you guys are helping out, but like if you guys weren't present, it would still be pretty much fixed up pretty damn fast. Like not like buildings are perfectly repaired, but like people are walking through the streets, the bodies are gone, shops are open, that sort of thing, like after about like maybe a week and a half or so. So like that's kind of like that week and a half can be like, again, like the Brisbane said, like helping out, like you're tinkering, that's cool. So like after the week and a half, there's carousing or just in general downtime. If you guys like, do you want to do some rolling on that now? Is there something stuff people want to look into right now? We can we still got like 15 minutes or so left. So, like, is there anything specific people want to do? You just want to roll on tables to see what happens, that kind of thing.
I'll have stuff, but like I won't have it right now because I need to think about it. So right
Yeah.
now, I
Yeah,
can't think
no,
of anything.
I do have one thing that I'd like to discuss as a party.
Yeah.
I'd like to go help out with this giant problem.
Well, what direction are the giants
It's
in?
south of Yuria.
I
We
will
have to
put
go
us
speak
back
to
on
the Baron.
I will put us on the big map. Once.
I didn't catch what you said there, Andrew. What'd you say?
We have to go speak to the Baron.
Oh, yeah, what was
Like
that?
we've been putting that off.
Well, it's not we've been putting it off. It's just that we were walking in that direction and actually
And a lot of things
engaging
happened on the way.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like Ishalan is over here with the stickman, and Orion is on the far right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'd be
It's
going
under-
like
it'd be,
halfway
yeah.
across the map to get to Orion.
Yeah, true.
I agree, Breeze. But
I just want to kill a giant and wear its skin.
Wow.
That's the only reason.
I'm sure we can. I mean, we will be heading back to Yuria once we've dealt with the Baron, I assume, and we could always head to Orion then. But do you want to do it
Yeah.
urgently?
Oh, if we go talk to the Baron and it's still a problem after that, I'd like to go do it.
Yeah, of course.
I'd be up for that.
I am concerned what might have be going on in Yuria, but I suppose the Baron is our first port of call. He might know.
Can I ask a quick question, friends?
Mm-hmm.
We made a nice friend in the gold-faced man, or a nice, weird, somewhat ally.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the first Seeker I've ever literally seen. I heard stories, and they're supposed to be menacing and gross, and those two in the tent were more in line with the stories than anything else. But it's like, is he the only one like that you've ever seen?
Well, I mean, we glimpsed one in Dagdom, didn't we? But we never actually confronted it.
What was the one in Dagdom?
We saw it looking around, but we didn't ever have to deal with it.
I see.
I mean, that's the only one we've seen. I doubt it's the only one that's.
Well, we did see that one in Yuria as well when Renan was in prison and you know.
Well, do you mean seekers in general, or seekers that acted like?
Strange ones
Oh,
that don't
strange
act
ones,
like
no.
that.
Like. Do you remember in Eris when we first walked into town and there was one feeding birds. Like that was weird, wasn't it? Like that wasn't and it didn't like react to us at all.
Yep.
Feeding birds.
I remember him.
Like, obviously K9's behavior was unusual, but if it could happen to one, like it could happen to any of them. I doubt he's the only one this has happened to.
Feeding birds, though. That's so weird.
So is making music.
Hmm.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Coda, dear,
Yes.
do you still want to go to your to the place with the place from the journal?
Sorry, just like, can I hold off on answering this for like a second because I'm reading a shit ton of information.
Oh no.
Sorry. Yeah, just let me finish reading this and I'll respond then.
That's fine. Tenchu, you've been
Yes.
quiet. What are your thoughts on the matter? Oh no, actually, you said we should go and see the Baron.
Yes.
Yes, I'm in agreement of seeing the Baron. Though I do believe we not committed ourselves to it, but we did originally set out to potentially go and deal with the delightful Coda's. There was a place he wanted to go to near here, or not near, but not too far out. We had originally decided, like, we were going to Aerith, but then I believe we were trying to not go to Aerith. But knowing that there is a potentially another, not unlike our friend, it might be even just worth a visit to pop in, and then to the delightful Baron who awaits us.
Yeah. No, I mean that sounds like fun.
I too would like to go and kill a giant, though. Giants are they are truly great great kills to have under the belt.
Like after, not during this conversation, but another day, Coda's gonna come to you guys looking pretty fucked up.
What's up?
I know what Generation 6 is anyway.
How?
My mother sent letters.
And?
Well, what me imagined, but I don't know. I think we should go back to Yuria. Something's going wrong. Something's going bad.
Coda, tell us the information you were given, okay?
This queen, I don't know what she's doing, but it sounds.
She's a mad bitch.
Okay, look, just let's take this one at a time. What is a G6?
It is a Generation 6 Seeker. They can turn invisible. They're stronger, more refined. They're here to ensure the safety of Yuria. It's the result of the mages and the Mechanists joining forces. The magic and the tech together, it's made something dangerous.
Well, fuck.
Rushing headlong back to Yuria isn't going to solve it.
They questioned my family. They put bags over their heads and brought them to a location. They are in danger.
But they are still alive to send you letters.
My mother's putting a brave face on it, but this doesn't sound. This isn't good.
Coda, if what you say is true, there is next to nothing we can do to help your family. The Baron, however, may be able to help.
So you're saying I just ignored this?
No, I'm saying you take action to make sure your family are safe by going the most efficient way possible to get an advantageous position.
I can't just leave them. And what if I go to this barren and by the time I get back to Yuria it's too late?
Would you prefer to die trying to get to them?
I believe he has already indicated that yes, he would rather die than thinks clever.
Guys. Coda, what other information were you given?
They're constructing towers in the city, eyes everywhere.
Darren, you bastard.
I know.
You're a bully.
Someone in that Mechanist guild is looking over the whole city.
Yes, the queen, I imagine.
And
Hands, eyes, mouths. Oh shit, yeah. From beneath you it devours. Did that ever really happen?
But we're alive, so no.
Maybe it wasn't this. Maybe it was something else.
oh, and if you're interested at all, the Hand's putting pressure on the slums. I know. You're not a
That's
fan
where
of
the,
oppressing the poor.
What kind of pressure?
Darren, what the fuck do you think you're doing sending me comments?
A lot of the low-level gangs are trying to find new footing in the main districts because of the pressure on the slums. That's... My father was
What
attacked
kind
by
of-
thugs in the street.
Darren!
Hello.
You didn't. No. I don't want to meet a G6. I don't want to anymore. I'd like to go home now.
I feel super left out. Everyone's getting secret messages.
No. This scares me.
There you
They're
go, Tim.
building they're building all over the city. There's some plan, and I feel helpless here.
So then I vote we go for the Giants, and I show up wearing giant skin and scare everybody.
I saw that plan, Rizzo.
It's an idea, but I don't think these people will be intimidated even by a giant slayer. There's too many.
No,
of them.
No, sorry. They won't be intimidated by a giant slayer. Because they're typically being intimidated by Warforged in the slums. That is the reason they are putting pressure there. There is resistance. The resistance that we have been talking about. We have been seeing it. She kind of like, she doesn't want to get too into it, but like she doesn't want to like Zona knows that it's happening. It is happening. And there are creatures, there are any amount of different things that are affecting this resistance, with no small part being played by the delightful K9 who stabbed a tentacle with a flag for us. For me, mostly because I was the one getting attacked, but people. Going into that city is going to be going into a war zone where every single thing we do will be subject to the view of the Queen. Why go in there without backup assured?
We don't know.
Your family, your family are safe because
They're
they can
unveiling a
write
new
to you.
creation soon. The guilds. Project Ark. They're going to usher the city into a new day. I don't like the sound of that. Building towers and eyes, watching the people, bagging them and questioning them.
You know, Coda, you should have just stayed in the swamp.
I'm beginning to agree. But
Coda, you fled the city when it was just the Mechanists rallied against you. Now it is the Mechanists, the Mages, a new queen, a new generation of Seeker, and a collection of mysterious surveillance towers. You cannot rush headlong into that.
I quite agree with Tenchu.
My gosh, that was such a stillness of mind thing to say.
Yeah. I know what you're saying makes sense, but I can't abandon my family again.
We're not abandoning them. We're gonna go get help. We can't do it by ourselves. And, we need to find people to help us with this resistance and find, the source of the resistance. If there is one outside of Yuria.
I feel if there's a source outside of Yuria, it's in Dead Man's Haven.
That's very far away.
Yeah, do we really want to be that far from where everything's happening?
Do we even want to be a part of this, whatever it is?
Yes.
Do we have a choice?
I mean, you guys do. My family saw the Warforged come about. They paid to build living sentient slaves. I will fully show up my father with every iota of energy I can, and be the Nilo that recognized Warforged have hearts and souls and minds, and they will have freedom. And I think that will be extending to Seekers too. I'm not taking this lightly. I'm just not going to do it stupidly either. I can't be the face of the resistance because I am not the one who is resisting. But I will help them, and I will help them properly, as opposed to throwing myself headlong into a fight that I will be mowed down in the first round. That queen walked into the city, declared herself queen, walked into the Mechanist Guild, found herself a room in the highest room in the tallest tower, and is sitting there ever since.
What power must she have to make them put aside centuries of fighting?
She fully doesn't give a fuck.
But why would they recognize this woman just wandering into the city? What does she have? What is she that she can do this?
Powerful, clever, actual royalty.
How powerful do you have to... something tells me that mages and mechanists respect royalty as much as we think. And how powerful does she actually have to be to unite them?
I mean, if you walked into that city and said, I'm the queen, put aside years of fighting and join me and serve me, why would they believe you? They wouldn't. So she must have something that... some power, some proof, I don't know.
Maybe she's just really good at persuading people.
Perhaps. Light up the firing squad. It's a lot to think about. We said we'd spend a little more time here in Ashalan and help get things back on track. We have a few days
what our next step
to
is.
think about what we need to do. Coda, if you absolutely unequivocally believe that we must go that route, that we must get back into that city, fine, but I'm concerned about doing that. The Baron contacted a powerful ally of ours. I don't know where Vern is. Yeah, because Vern gave me the letter. And he also managed to contact Risbeth, so they know who we are.
Vern contacted me.
Oh, Vern contacted. See,
She just gave me a copy of the letter.
Vern, while she might be missing and she might be doing something else with her life right now, she's gonna be ready to go in and kick arse when she gets back. But we also owe her this, and she definitely has done enough. I hate the idea of leaving you to suffer all the more because your parents are at risk. But the Hand of Yuria are as much mechanists as they are mages. Your family are mechanists. They were taken, they were questioned, they were potentially injured. Hopefully they weren't. But they are riding, so they have to be alive. And getting to see whatever this arc thing is, probably more fucking terrifying than it is anything else. We need to think better. We all need to have whatever, like, we all need to be willing to make peace with whatever we do.
I think we all need to sleep on it.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And Coda? No leaving in the middle of the night.
Yeah, if you do that, I will literally hunt you
I
down,
won't.
punish you. I love you to tell you.
Promised
I love
Isadora
you.
I wouldn't do anything stupid. So I
love
won't.
you.
You
Thank
want?
you.
What did you say?
Thank you.
Oh.
What'd you call me? Oh, sorry.
I am terrified, but I won't let this drag you into any more danger. You're right. I know you're right. Logically, I know we can't go back there. There's nothing we can do. I will follow you. I will do what is smart and logical and right, but
No, you. I don't blame you.
no, you're right. Perhaps the Baron can help. If I trust anyone in that city, it's Vern. I think she hasn't much reason to hate the Mechanists as we do, or as I do anyway. They killed her husband. I can be almost sure of that. I think I'll trust her word, and I'll trust who she trusts, so this Baron might be able to help us. I want as much ammunition as possible going into that city.
That's why we were hitting every town on the way. We're not walking in there without knowing that there is a resistance left behind. Boria is an arch town. They are resistance. They will paint the resistance. Echelon can never, ever trust the Hand of Yuria, because they will never know who destroyed their town in the first place. And they know that the people who were trying to get out were being killed by the Hand of Yuria. We have to go close to Earth anyway to get to the Baron. There's something there to see. We need to find out what the story is with that Seeker, if the Seeker is still there. Because the Seekers are part of this too. We can talk to them and see if they can get free. If they can we can free them, they will help us. And we'll see the Baron and we'll see what happens. And if we don't end up travelling too far, we'll hit Tagdom. Hopefully, we'll hit the Baron and he'll say head to fucking Yuria.
Solid plan. That was a really nice moment, guys. I'm gonna give everyone a D8 of inspiration because that was a really nice, like, gang moment.
Cute. Right, we also need to go to bed.
Yes, that too. I was about to say that next. So, well done, guys. Good game. Yeah, we'll continue next week, guys, at 9. So tune in to watch and all that jazz.
Good night.
Good
Right. Thanks for watching.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Night,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.